everyone, welcome to TVON. My name is Joanne and I am back from my little hiatus and I'm very happy to be back. Have a lot of great things prepared for you today. I'm so happy to be able to bring them to you. And we also have Christine back, so she's back here in the phone bank. So if you guys call in and get to talk to her, I hope you guys can give her a very happy welcome back. I'm sorry, it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. I'm a little bit rusty again, but yeah. So I'm so happy that we can be here and show you all this fantastic jewelry. We got great paraibas, great emeralds, and a lot of brand new today. As long as things that are got a brand new markdown, as I don't know if you can see from this shot right here, but I have a great big layout in front of me. So not a lot of time, only got 3 hours, so let's just get straight into it, shall we? Let's go to the wheel. First item of the day, we have a brand new Kunzite. I thought we have a lot of new, why not start with something new? This is going to be item number 11200720. It's a 4-carat 80 cushion Kunzite with 11 points in diamonds on either side. This is very, very special to us. So normally we have a lot of Kunzites in very large sizes. They're usually 8 carats plus, 10 carats plus, because we really want to make sure the Kunzite have that signature purple lavender color. And usually you can't really find that with the smaller sizes, but this one, as you can see, it's very, very saturated. So you'll definitely know as soon as you see it that it is in fact a Kunzite, and it is brand new today. So if you've been looking for something, if you've been looking for a Kunzite that perhaps is more of a wearable size, more of a palatable size, this is the one for you. And of course, because we don't get many stones, many Kunzites in this particular size, we decided to give it a very classic mounting with the 3-stone style. Of course, it's not only 3 stones, you got 9 diamonds on either side, but you do get that sort of look. So very easy to wear, very universally flattering to every hand or person. Supposed to go out for $19.99, but it is not going to be today. It is brand new. We want to give it a very, very special price for everybody today. So $19.99 it is not going to be. It's not even going to be $18.88 or $17.77 or even $1,599. And I hope you guys like it in the white and rose gold, because we really hope it can stay in that mounting. So I hope that's okay with you. $15.99 is not going to be. First item of the day, let's just make it $999. Yes, first item of the day, I'm already just plowing straight through. I feel like that has become a signature of mine. Just get through it as quickly and as many as possible, because more is more. Less is not more. More is more in my book. And if you guys actually do not know, today is actually Lauren's birthday. So I feel like it worked out perfectly this year. She can have a day to herself on her actual birthday. But if you guys would like to wish her a very happy birthday, I'm sure she'll be very happy to hear from everyone. Of course, you can call in tomorrow, but it won't be her actual birthday. So hope you guys can send her great birthday wishes. $999 for this one. Let me go ahead and try it on for you. I just love the mounting on this ring. It's very universal to every hand. I feel it's a great size where it won't overpower your hand like most Kunzites do, because like I said, most of our Kunzites are on the larger side. That's not really everybody's thing. So something a little bit smaller, a little bit more classic, everyday wearable, that's what this ring is. And back on the wheel it goes. I'm also happy to be back, since that means Joyce can finally give her voice a 2-week break, and that also means she doesn't need to do all her get-up, which she abhors so much. Yep, $9.99 for this one. And of course, like always, if anyone has any special requests that they would like to give to us, we'd be happy to take them, and we'd be very, very excited to show you anything you want to see. I do have a very large lineup, but that doesn't mean we can't take a break from it to put in your special requests, because we want to show what you want to see. $9.99 for this one. And all right, let's move it along. And of course, if I am going too fast, please let me know. I'd be happy to go back and show you anything again. All right. Let's move on to the next piece. I know we have a lot of mandarins on the show. We have a lot, but not very many for the gentleman. This one's going to be item number 11200704. It is a gentleman mandarin's garnet. It's a 3 carat 69 with 42 points in diamonds in a single halo. And of course, because it is a gentleman's ring, you're getting all that gold, just suitable for the hand. Hold on, let me polish that for you. The center stone's looking a little blurry with fingerprints just smack dab in the middle. A great gents ring. Usually we don't see gents rings in this sort of round, bubbly mounting. Most of our gentlemen's rings are slightly more boxy, slightly more straight angle, straight edges. But this is it's a much softer type of ring. It's not so stark and distinct. So it's a very unique ring. I quite like it. And like I said, great Mandarin garnet. You're seeing a lot of that vibrant orange. I almost said purple, but it's not purple, it's orange. In the center there, a lot of the reds and the yellows are flashing through very distinctly. A great piece for this one. It's too bad that it is a gentleman's ring and it would not look good on my hand because I love that stone. But I'm sure we could find something for me. We gotta give something to the gentleman sometimes, right? Anyways, this one's supposed to go out for $4,999, but that is not going to be today. Not going to be $49.99 or $39.99 or even $2,999 for this one only Mandarin garnet gents ring. Only have one, so if you like it, call in quickly because it will go. $29.99 is not going to be, $28.88 it is not going to be, or even $2,777. And any gold color you want is fine on this one, yellow, white, or rose. Right now it's in the yellow, looks fantastic in the yellow. Most of the time our Mandarin garnets are in the yellow, but if you would like to play experimenter and try a different gold color, perhaps you already have something in the yellow and you want to try white or rose, that's all okay, all up to you. $27.77, it's not going to be. Let's make it $2,499. Yes. Do you have a question? All right. Looks like Christina's got her first caller of the day and the first time in a very long time. Let's see if she is rusty like me, because if it were me, I would not be as proficient as if I were here every single day. $24.99 for this one. Let me go ahead and try it on for you. Of course, it is a gentleman's ring, so right now it is a little bit large for me, but it's not quite suited to my personal hand, but it will look good on any of our gentleman viewers out there. Yeah, it is just a fantastic ring. As you can see, like even on the hand because it is such a round, such a bubbly type ring, it's very different. Yes! This one, or the one. All right, thank you so much. This one is gone. All right, moving along. When I saw these today, I let out a very, very audible gasp in the office, which I don't do very often. Usually I emote with my face, not my voice box. But this one is just one to marvel at. This is going to be item number 9661, 1119661. And as you can see, they are emerald earrings. You have 1 carat 60 total weight in Muzo Colombian emerald with 77 points in diamonds. We found 12 perfectly matching stones in the top quality color, Muzo Colombian emerald. It's a miracle that we were able to find one, and let alone 12 that all happen to be perfectly matching. Just finding 2 stones that match is already a feat in and of itself, but we managed to find 12 and put this into this fantastic pair of earrings for you. So if you're someone who has been looking for the pair of emerald earrings with that perfect color and you are a fan of florals, diamonds, you like all of that, this is the one for you. It's just so different from anything else we've had in our inventory before. Usually with emerald earrings, they're just very, very boring studs. Maybe just a stone with a halo, sometimes just a stone, not even diamonds, or it's very, very, what I like to say, boring. I don't want to call it boring, but sometimes it's nothing to brag about, but these definitely are. And they are 5/7 inch, so not a small size you're getting. over there. It's over half an inch in each ear. So while they are studs, they will not disappear on your earlobe, which is fantastic. And they even got a brand new markdown, which I'm so excited about. These were supposed to go out for $11,999, but that is not going to be your price today. And with these, because all the labor and the design intention that went into these earrings, I hope the white gold is all right with you, but I think they look fantastic. It's the perfect neutral background to present these stones in the best lighting, best way possible. $11,999, it is not going to be. It's not even going to be 10 or 9 or 8 or even $7,999, which, by the way, is what they're supposed to go for, to find 12 perfectly matching stones that are so very clean. $79.99 they were supposed to go out, but it's not even going to be that today. Not going to be $79 or $69 or even $59.99. I wanted to save this for a little bit later, perhaps when we had a couple more viewers, because sometimes people take a little bit of time to make their way onto this platform, but I was so excited I just couldn't wait. So if you happen to be seeing them now, you are very, very lucky, and I'm sure they will go very quickly. $59.99 they are not going to be, or even $4,999. We only have one pair, and we're never going to make earrings like this again. Let's just make it $4,777. $47.77 for this pair of Muzo Colombian emerald earrings. They are a great piece. So if you've been looking for emerald studs, these are the one to look for, and I think they are verifying, so let's not upset too many people by thinking, oh, we have many of these. We do not. We only have the one. So if you like it, grab it while you can. All right. Moving along, we also have, while we're keeping with the sort of very bright jewel tones, let's bring out a ruby. This is going to be item number 1114522. It's a 1 carat 30 oval Burma ruby in, as you can see, our signature mounting, with a 1 carat total in diamonds in the halo as well as on either side. Very classic ring. Can't really go wrong with the signature. I feel like at this point everyone probably has at least 2 rings in this mounting, perhaps in different colors, because it is just that popular, and for good reason. It's a ring that requires the viewer's attention. It's so large with so many diamonds, and it's just something that is so easy to match with anything you decide to wear. So of course, naturally, we have to have at least 1 stone in each color in this mounting. So today it's going to be the ruby. This one was supposed to go out for $59.99, but it is not going to be today. It's been a while since we've seen this ring. This ring is definitely not new to us here at TVON, but it has been a very popular one. So $59.99 is not going to be. We want to make sure everyone can get a chance to get the ruby of their dreams. I'm so sorry. My voice is not used to doing this much exercise at this time of day. And $59.99, it is not going to be $59 or $49 or even $3,999 for this very, very classic ring. Can't really go wrong with a signature mounting. $39.99 it's not going to be, or even $2,999 or even $19.99. Not going to be. And let me go ahead and try on for you just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about with it being so classic. It is a little bit of a snug fit, but it is a great ring. You can't a ruby is one of those classic stones that I feel like maybe everyone should have at least one of. I feel like rubies have such a deep history in fashion. It's kind of, it's everyone needs one. You just need one ruby. You don't need to have 5, you don't need to have 10, just one that you can wear with everything. And $19.99, it is not. Let's blow it out. Brand new markdown in a very, very long time. $19.99 is not going to be. Let's just make it $1,599. Back on the wheel it goes if I can ever pry it off my finger here. Yeah, the color of that stone is just so perfect. It's so regal. It's very royal looking. It's just a fantastic piece. Signature mounting with the Burma ruby, with that iconic color. $15.99 for this one. This one has got to go. All right. I'm also very excited today because I have a lot of things that aren't actually rings. I have a lot of earrings and pendants, which I'm very excited to bring to you. I know that most of the times, most of our pieces happen to be rings, but some of my favorite pieces to wear are pendants and earrings because I feel like they're very, very low maintenance. With rings, you're always doing things with your hands, and they might be a little bit distracting, but pendants and earrings, I feel like because they're out of your line of sight, they're much easier to wear. So I'm happy we can bring them out to everybody today on this fantastic Friday. For some reason I woke up today and I thought it was a holiday. It is not a holiday. I guess I just made it up in my mind. We're celebrating something non-existent. All right, this one is here. Okay, moving right along. Speaking of pendants and earrings and things that don't go on your hand, this is a piece that we have not seen in a while. I'm gonna have to set it down here so I can recalibrate the camera there. This is gonna be item number 9668. It's a 1 carat 03. It has 1 carat 03 in round rubies, 1 carat 01 in black diamonds, and 1 carat 18 in blue sapphires. And of course you also have the 59 points in white diamonds throughout as well. It's almost like a wreath, but not so much for Christmas. It's a party wreath. It's a wreath I can wear the other 364 days of the year. And I did show this a little while back, but I thought it was time to bring it out again to give it that more of a party feel. It is Friday after all, TVON happy hour. So if you are still planning on going out to the parties later today, you still have time. Just finish TVON first. Yes, 1 carat, not 1 carat, 1.5 inches in length, so definitely not a small pendant you're getting here. Has a lot of presence, and of course I love how all the colors are dispersed throughout, and not so much in a systematic way. It's a little bit more spontaneous, so it doesn't look too organized. It's a very fun piece, this one. And it's supposed to go out for $39.99. This is a piece that I'm so happy also got a brand new markdown today. $3,999 is not your price, or even $29.99, or even $2,499. This is just a great pendant. Let me show it on the hand so you have a little bit of size reference. I feel like on the wheel everything is zoomed in. It doesn't quite do it justice, but look at that on the hand. It's a great size if you are someone who doesn't like to wear itty bitty teeny tiny pendants. And with pendants you can kind of afford to go larger, where perhaps with rings you cannot, because of, like I said, the distracting element, the inefficient element. With pendants you can kind of get away with wearing larger ones because they don't catch or snag on anything as much. So if you like to experiment with big jewelry but you also have a day job, pendants is where it's at, and this is a great one. And it's not even going to be $2,499. Let's just make it $19.99 for the first caller out there. And I just love the color combination on this. From really far away you're seeing with the blues, the black, the pink, and the white. I feel like I have a dress in this exact color combination with lots and lots of sequins. Very, very much party dress type of color scheme going on here. So for the inner wild child, this is for you. back on the wheel it goes, just so you can really see. The workmanship on this is also amazing. I believe you can hardly see the prongs. They've all been rhodium black to perfectly go with the background of the pendant. It looks very, very seamless, very, very smooth. It's just a great piece to look at. Okay. Moving right along, let's bring out a stone that is near and dear to my heart, because I feel like it's been a while since I had one. This is going to be item number 1120514. If you don't know already, it's a Santa Maria aquamarine. It's a 4-carat 42 with a carat 01 in diamonds around and on either side. You have the sort of mirror-like halo. I say mirror because it looks like it should be on the frame of a mirror, like a very ornate, elegant mirror. The mirror-like halo, and then you got the split shank on either side, and of course a larger diamond in between the gap of the split shank. So very, very unique ring, very, very regal looking. It's again, I like to use the word royal these days, probably. I don't keep up with current events that much, but I feel like with social media and all of that, a lot of royal current events have been popping up on my feed. So that's the word that comes to mind. But yeah, sorry, 1120514. A newer piece this one is, and very fitting for today or for these next couple weeks. Supposed to go out for $4,999, but it is not going to be today, not going to be $49.99 or $39.99 or even $2,999. And this one is in the white gold right now, but you can change it to anything you want. I think it'd look fantastic in the yellow as well. Keep up with that sort of theme. It would look, the contrast would look fantastic. $29.99 it's not going to be though, not even going to be $2,599 today. Let's just blow out one of my favorite stones, and this is a great aqua to just look at the color, the saturation. It is so deep and dark for an aqua. Normally they're usually very washed out. They look almost white, they're so light, but this one is definitely a very true light blue. If that makes sense. It's not a true royal blue, obviously, because aquas don't come in that color, but the color for this aqua is very, very open, very, very generous. I don't think that's the word I'm thinking for. I'm thinking in my bilingual brain right now. But in my mind, the word that's coming is generous. And in a way, it is very generous, because look at it. Everyone can enjoy it. Blue is one of those colors that I feel like don't get a lot of dislike. Some colors are very polarizing, but blue is just one of those that everyone might not be their favorite, but have a fondness for. So very, very open with that. And let me go ahead and try it on for you. This is I just love trying on aquas. I know I'm not wearing blue today, but normally if my closet is not filled with the color black, it is blue. It's true. It's a sea of black, grays, and then pops of blue and pinks. I'm sorry? And purple. Recently, I've been sprinkling more purple into my wardrobe, but that's actually kind of fitting because red and blue makes purple. I just kind of stay away from yellows. So 2 out of 3 of the primary colors are accounted for in my closet. But yes. Wow, I'm so happy you're back. You make the phone bank very entertaining at times. Yeah, Will's laughing at me because that I just indirectly called him boring. I didn't mean you're boring, it's just that she has more entertainment value. Back on the wheel it goes. That also does not mean you're boring, Jason. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. I need to interact with you all more. Not that I don't do that off camera. I feel like I do that a lot off camera, but I feel like I need to interact with you more when there's a bunch of monitors in between us. Okay, I feel like at some point I should have one of you guys come up here and point to a random item, and that's the one I'll show next. Yes, if we have time, you can do that, Christine. She has offered to be my random jewelry generator. All right, let's move along. We have a great Imperial topaz I'm very, very excited about. I know how hot they have been here at TVON recently. And this is a fantastic one. Ooh, just look at that color. This is item number 11205777. It's a 1 carat 49 pear-shaped Imperial topaz with 9 points in diamonds in the pink diamond halo around it. And then you have 63 points in the white diamond halo around that. This is a fantastic Imperial topaz. It truly has a lot of the reds and the pinks. Again, before we've had Imperial topazes in the past, before this new group of Imperials came in, those were a lot paler, a lot more orange. They were more of the peachy sort of coral type color, whereas these definitely lean more in the pink. I said coral earlier, I meant peachy orange, almost sunset orange. These are definitely more on the coral side. They have a lot of pinks to them. And also so much more saturated. It's just a fantastic in-between color. It's one of those colors that there's not even one word for it. Like blues, they're very definitively, you can say it's blue or orange. This is so in between that it's not a one word type color, and that is the beauty of this stone. And of course, with the double halo, we got the pink diamonds to complement the pink tones in that stone, and then the white diamond halo around that to just give it that perfect framework for the perfect stone. Supposed to go out for $59.99. But also, brand new markdown today. Today we're just bringing down all of the markdowns. $59.99. It is not going to be $5,999 or $49.99 or even $3,999. And for this one, as with all of our Imperial topazes, it is a one only. So what you see is what you get, and once it's gone, it is gone forever. You'll never find a stone quite like this one. And $39.99 is not going to be your price, not going to be $39.99 or even $2,999. Let's just blow it out. Give it something special, something that you cannot say no to. $29.99 it is not going to be. Let's just make it $2,777. $27,770. That's too many sevens. $27.77 for one of the last remaining Imperial topazes in our collection of this sort of quality. And even out of the ones we have, this is probably the best one in terms of color. It's just fantastic. I feel like everybody is slightly glancing at me by how fast I'm talking. Did you guys miss how fast I speak? I feel like I speak very, very quickly, and sometimes it's hard to catch what I'm saying, so I need to tell myself to slow down. And I also use a lot of hand gestures when I'm talking, but I try not to do that on TV. Yes. Mentally, I need to mentally tell myself to speak a little bit slower. It's not like I'm trying to rap up here. That would be entertaining, but I don't know how to do that. All right. Wow, it's already been 30 minutes. Yes. It is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I knew it was a holiday. I just didn't know which holiday it was. I woke up today, I was like, it's a holiday today, right? But I couldn't think of which one, and I didn't think to look at my calendar. It is Cinco de Mayo, so happy Cinco de Mayo. Okay. Ooh, I see. I believe this next item was a request, but they didn't leave a name, so I thought I would show it right now anyway. So if this requester is watching, I hope you like it. So let's just bring this away for a quick second and put this one in. We already had a pair of emerald earrings in the pear shape, but why not bring out a ring? This is item number 9585. It's a 1 carat 13 pear-shaped Colombian emerald with 38 points in white diamonds in the sort of wonder ring variation type mounting. I know I've spoken a lot about this one and how much I love it because I think it's so unique and so interesting, and it provides a very different look to your finger. I don't have the best looking hands, so any type of ring, I like to see if it makes my hand look better or worse. For me, it's not so much about the jewelry, it's about how it complements what you got. And this provides a very interesting look to it. So it is one of my favorite mountings, and I feel like it was requested for a very good reason. We have this in paraibas, we've had this in a couple stones, but I think this is the only one that we have in the emerald, so it's a great pick. This one was supposed to go out for $3,999, but we brought it down for our requester if they are watching. So I hope you guys like it because it's probably never going to be this low again. Let me go ahead and polish it up for you because, again, glaring fingerprints in the middle, not very attractive. You don't get to see the full beauty of that stone. There you go, much better, and it is shaking a little because it is standing on a point there, but there it is, $39.99. It is not going to be $39.99 or $29.99 or even $1,999. And of course it's in the yellow gold right now. Any gold color you want is okay. So white, yellow, rose, definitely my preferred gold color of choice is yellow, but that's just because I like yellow gold things, but you don't need to keep it that way. $19.99 it's not going to be, or even $18.88 or $17.77. Let me go ahead and try this on so you can see what I'm talking about when I say it's not like any other ring you have. It just looks so interesting. Weird has a negative connotation, but I mean it in the best way possible. It's like your finger is wearing a sort of crown, a tiara, hence the wonder ring. It does something wondrous to your hand. And of course, I'm wearing it facing down towards my palm right now, but of course you can wear it the other way around. It's very versatile. Let me go ahead and try it on the other way as well for you, so you can see what it looks like. My point is you can't really go wrong with either way you wear, and it provides very interesting looks. So, and of course if you do have the wonder ring, it would also be a great complement to it. It's just something that can work with a lot of other pieces you already have in your collection. $17.77. It is not going to be, though. We really want to do something fantastic for you. Not going to be $17.77. Let's bring this back on the wheel. It's not going to be $17.77. I'm just going to place it the other way around so you don't have to look at it one way for very long. $17.77 is not going to be, or even $16.99 or $15 or $14 or even $1,399 today. Let's just blow it out for our special requester out there. Let's just make it $1,299 for this fantastic emerald ring. And I apologize if my voice starts to sound scratchy or crackly. I feel like because with all the temperature change that's been happening here in California, it's making my voice feel very sensitive. My body doesn't deal well to drastic changes in weather, so there's a consequence of that. Okay, let's move it right along. We had a Mandarin gent ring earlier today, and that went very quickly. Well, don't worry, ladies, I got one for you guys as well, in a very similar, almost matching set. So if you are someone who likes to wear matching couples jewelry, I feel like these two would look great together, as they are both rounds and mandarins. Actually, technically this is a roval, but no matter, it's close enough. It's going to be item number 1120701. It's a 7 carat 40 oval mandarin garnet, but it's very the ratio from length to width is very close, so I'd say it's more of a roval type shape, with 22 points in the yellow diamond halo and 92 points in white diamonds around everything else. great stone here as well. A lot of reds and yellows. It's definitely leaning more on the red side of orange, but that's just what gives it that extra special fire and saturated color. And it's, like I said, it's just a great ring all around, and it is brand new today as well. So I'm very excited to bring this out for everybody. $79.99 it's supposed to be, but that's not what I'm going to do today. And right now it's in the yellow gold. Any gold color you want should be okay, because look at those yellow diamonds doing all the talking. Look at how deep, dark, and saturated they are, and they perfectly complement the center stone. And $79.99 it is not going to be $79 or $69 or even $5,999. I feel like I should probably try this one on too. It's very fitting since I tried on the gents ring, so gotta try on the ladies ring as well, especially now that it fits. And it is just a great piece. Look, from even far away, that orange is really shining through, and as you move it, it's like the shine, the glitz, the glam is winking at you from every angle. It's a great piece, this one. And $59.99 it is not going to be. Back on the wheel it goes. Not going to be $59.99 or $49.99. Brand new today. Want this to go to a great home as well. Let's just make it $3,999 for this brand new one-of-a-kind piece. It is definitely an exceptional stone in an exceptional mounting. Double halos, very classic, but with the two types of diamond colors, it provides very interesting contrast to the eye. Wow, is somebody vacuuming in here? That is a very interesting sound. $39.99 for this brand new Mandarin garnet piece. Okay. I also have, I feel like we probably should have saved this next one for Joyce, because as you guys know, she is the queen of the black opals, but they put it in my box, so I guess I am technically subbing for her. So I am subbing for the queen of black opals. Probably won't do her justice, as most substitutes do not, but I will do my very best, considering this is a very exceptional ring. This is gonna be item number 9555. This is not extremely new, but it is a great piece, and it's very, very excited that we could bring it out for you. It's a 2-carat 25 oval black opal ring with 29 points in yellow diamonds in that center 2 rows for the bridge, and 1-carat 03 in white diamonds everywhere else. This is such a great stone. It's so very clean. That's hard for me to say with black opals because they're all so different, but just the pattern throughout the stone is so evenly dispersed. That's so hard to see. I feel like usually with black opals you see really big patches of red or really big patches of blue, and they just kind of overlap over each other, but this one, it's almost like a pattern. If this was laid out on a really big piece of fabric, they would have repeats, and it's very, very even. It almost looks like it was digitally printed, but no, this is all Mother Nature. I believe this was upon request too, but by one person, but I'm surprised not many people have requested this after her, considering that this is such an exceptional piece. We haven't had a black opal like this in a very, very long time. I believe this one was supposed to go out for $79.99 the last time it was on here, which I believe was also the only time it was up on the air. So $79.99 it's not going to be though, and of course with the white and yellow 2-tone gold with the 2-tone diamond bridge, great way to use a bridge variation. $79.99 it's not going to be though. Not going to be $79 or $69 or even $5,999 for this great piece. Because the opal is so, the color of it is so evenly dispersed, I feel like it's very fitting that we chose the bridge mounting, which is very symmetrical on every side. So very, very great, very, very good way to use this type of mounting on this stone. $59.99. It is not going to be, not even going to be $4,999. Let's just make it $39.99, brand new price tag just for today. It deserves a great price after all the time it's spent in our warehouse. So now that it's seen the light of day, we need to give it a price worthy of its name. $39.99 for this fantastic piece. And once this one is gone, again, it is gone as well. There are no two black opals that are exactly alike, so you'll never see a stone quite like this ever again. Let me go ahead and try it on for you, because it is just, while it is a large stone in a large bridge, I feel like with the way the white and yellow diamonds contrast each other, it doesn't look super large or super bulky like some large rings might. This one looks very, very even, looks very organic, very natural. It's just a fantastic ring, and it has a lot of blues and greens within the stone, and the yellow just really complements that and highlights that without making it look too flat, which I think was a very interesting move. I feel like we should have this mounting more. Maybe I should bring it up with the design department. But $39.99 is your price on this particular ring, and I'm gonna bring it back on the wheel it goes, just so you can continue to marvel at how unique that stone is. If that stone, like I said, was printed on a piece of fabric or it was a piece of clothing, I feel like it would look great as well. Okay. Now, here's something that I thought would be fun to flash that we haven't had in a very long time, so I thought it was fitting to bring it back today. I'm probably going to show it at least once more throughout the show, but I thought to bring it out right now because it's hard to miss. As I set it down, you can see it's very, very hard to miss. I'm sure just by looking at that edge, you already will know what this piece is, but it deserves some more time up on the air. This is item number 1119091. It's the largest bangle we have here at TVON. It has 3 74 in baguette white diamonds. And of course, you have the 3 97 in rounds as well. So you're getting almost 8 carats in diamonds. Not exactly 8. It's 7 3/4, but lots of diamonds. Largest bangle we have. So if you're someone who really, really likes large jewelry, this is the one for you. Look at how much I had to zoom out on that camera there, and even then it's still not 100% in the frame. I had you pretty much seeing 80% of the wheel up here, and that's how much it needs to see the whole thing in its glory. So this one, it has been here for a while, but we really, really want it to go to a fantastic home. So if you like it, give us a call, because it did get a brand new markdown just for today. It was originally supposed to go out for $39,999 for this fantastic bangle, and I know I didn't talk that much about it, but that's because I feel like it's been talked to death about everything from diamonds to the gold, everything. Fit size 7 wrist, you probably know that. 7 3/4 carats in diamonds total. Yeah, yada yada yada. At this point, everyone has it memorized. $39,999. It wasn't. It's not going to be. Not going to be $29,000 or even $19,999, which, if you guys have been keeping score, is what it was up here for last. It's got a brand new markdown just for today. Not going to be 19 or 18 or even $17,999. And I could try it on for you, but I have very, very tiny wrists. It will look like I'm drowning in diamonds. $17,999. It is not going to be, though, not going to be $16,999 or even $15,999. This is a brand new price just today only. I could say it's for Cinco de Mayo, but I didn't even know it was Cinco de Mayo, so you guys wouldn't believe me. Not going to be $15,999. Let's just make it $14,999 on this, on the largest bangle in our inventory. With, as I am reading off the bag here, 52.39 grams in gold. That is a lot of gold for a single bangle. Brand new markdown today. Let me go ahead and see if I can try it on for you. It's a button closure, so very easy to open and close. Let me go ahead and put that on. There it is on the wrist. As you can see, very, very, very large size. I don't even want to tell you how wide it is from top to bottom. It's around 2 inches, 2¼ inches. So yes, our largest bangle we have to date, probably ever. So this is for those of you who are the fans of the really, really big jewelry. And of course, because of something of this size, white gold, it's going to have to stay. All right, back on the wheel it goes, just so it can have its true moment to shine. Yes, even when I set it back down, I didn't even put it in in the entire frame. That's how large it is. There we go. Now you can see it all in the biggest diamond flower we have. We have a lot of diamond flowers, but this is definitely the largest. Okay, let's bring it off so I don't bore everybody and bring it back to something slightly smaller scale, shall we? This is going to be item number 1120-170. It's a Windsor sapphire, which we have had quite a few of recently, but I haven't shown them personally that much yet, and I'm very excited to because I just love the qualities that they have. This particular stone is a 1 carat 39 with 1 carat 37 in white diamonds in that double halo, and on the shoulder it is a great stone. This one, it's sort of a bicolor gradient. The gradient's a little bit stark, but I think that's what makes it unique. You have a very hot pink on one end there, and then a very dark indigo violet in the center, and then a little blend back into the hot pink. So definitely for the inner girl. I'm not saying only girls have to like pink, but just that's what I think. This is something that I would wear when I'm feeling my most girly. Supposed to go out for $79.99. It is not going to be today though. We are very, very limited in our Windsor Sapphire collection. So if you have been eyeing one and maybe you haven't found one quite the right color yet, but this is the one you've been dreaming of, grab it while you can, because it will not stay here for long, and once it's gone, we will never be able to find one like it ever again. And $79.99, it is not going to be $79.99 or $59.99 or even $4,999 for one of the most unique Windsor sapphires we have had. And this is in a lady ring. I have one more in a gent's ring coming up a little bit later, but this is the only one of the night. So if you like it, grab it while you can. $49.99 it's not going to be, or even $39.99 today. This one was marked down today to a very brand new low, and I'm happy to bring it out to you. Let's just make it $3,499. Let's try that again. $34.99 without the voice crack. $34.99 for this one, and of course any gold color is available for this one. White, yellow, or rose, I think they would look good in any one of those, but right now it's in the white gold and we love it in the white gold. It looks fantastic. Perfect neutral balance for something two-tone like this. It's just a good neutral playground. That's not the right word. And let me go ahead and try it on for you. It's a bit of a snug fit again. I could probably wear it as a knuckle ring, but it will look great if you get your actual ring size. As you can see, even from far away, as I'm moving my hand, you can see the two colors shining through. In some angles, you can definitely see more of the pinks. Some angles, you see more of the purples there. Very, very unique stone. That also means with the two-tone to bicolor, it means that you can wear it with twice the amount of clothes as you would if it were just one color. That's what I assume. Unless you're not opposed to color clashing, then maybe you can wear it with everything. And back on the wheel it goes, if I can get it off my knuckle. See, it's a sign. If I can't pull it off my knuckle, it means it's meant to go home with me. We are rounding out to the top of the hour. I've already been blabbering on for 51 minutes. And we still have 2 hours of fantastic jewelry next. I do have a wheel for you all, which I don't usually have, so I'm very excited about that. And of course, if you need me to show anything from the first hour, I would be very happy to. Just let me know what you want to see, and of course if you want to see anything else that's not from today, from a previous show, or you have something in mind you want to see again, we'll be very happy to flash that. Okay. Windsor Sapphire is here. All right, next up, I did promise non-rings, but I feel like I've still been showing a lot of rings, so let's bring out a pair of earrings, shall we? This is going to be item number 9990, and it's a pair of Alexandrite earrings. I know we've had Alexandrite earrings in the past, but these are ones in a very unique shape and mounting. It's a 76-point total weight in round Alexandrites in the center there, with 1 carat 09 in baguettes and rounds in the halos plural around it. These are very exceptional earrings, very hard to find earrings like these with this much diamonds, especially in baguettes. As you can see, they're all set in that special way to make them look almost invisible, very seamless. And with the baguette diamonds, it just provides a very different bling shine than if they were just all rounds, and we don't have many set in this way. So if you're a big fan of the baguette setting, if you like the sort of dimension it gives, this is the only one we have, so grab it while you can. And they are 1/2 inch from top to bottom, so still studs, not tiny studs though. They won't just disappear on your ear. They have a very loud presence to them. And it's supposed to go up for $9,999, which, look at them, you're getting color change Alexandrites in the 18 karat gold with 1 carat 09 in diamonds. $99.99 should be your price, but it is not going to be today. Not going to be $99.99 or $89.99 or even $7,999. And I should mention that the post is at the top of one, it's not directly in the middle, so once you put it on, there's a slight bit of a drop. Still studs technically, but it does look like a drop, so it gives you the feel of a dangle without actually being one, which I think is it's a very elegant, very high class look. $79.99 it's not going to be though, or $69.99 or $5,999. Let me just show it against the hand so you can get a little bit of a size reference here. As you can see, not a small stud. It's definitely one that you, with all the diamonds, I feel like this is a pair that you can wear with everything. It's so large, so clean looking, and very, very unique. Definitely not something you can just go to a store and find something similar. This is something that's very designer, very, like I said, unique. Can't find it anywhere else. And $59.99 is not going to be your price. Not going to be $59 or $49 or even $3,999. Brand new, marked down today. Only pair of Alexandrite earrings we have in our, at least in my lineup. I'm pretty sure we might have one more, but that's it, because Alexandrite's, again, hard to match perfectly, especially with that color change element. Can't do it. So if you've been looking for a pair of Alexandrite earrings, if you have a ring and you really, really want to match and you want to find a great pair of earrings to go with that, these might be the one for you. And $39.99, it is not going to be. Let's just make it $2,999 for this one only pair of Alex earrings that will go. And once it is gone, it will be gone forever. Because unfortunately, we can't make a mounting like this again with all those baguette diamonds, with finding perfectly matching round Alexandrites. It's just, it cannot be done. So once it is gone, it is gone. All right, we are rounding out to the top of the hour, so let me say hello to everyone who might be tuning in. So hello everybody, thank you for being with me for the first hour of our online only show. We still have 2 hours left of the great operator shows. Can we still call them operator shows? I guess so, with me. Lauren will be back with everybody tomorrow, as you guys know, and on our usual channels. And we still got a great 2 hours, so if anyone has any special requests, if anybody has something they want to see from earlier or from a few days ago, we'll be happy to bring us out. Just give us a call. And of course, very happy birthday to Lauren. I hope she's having a good day off on her very special day. So thank you guys for being with me here today. Let's go back to the wheel there for the Alexandrite earrings that are still here. And because it is top of the hour, let's do my wheel, because I don't get to do those very often. All right, let's say goodbye to these earrings for right now. And we gotta bring a very special wheel, because I don't get to do them very often. So we gotta bring out the major deals, major designs as well, because I feel like that is the type of jewelry that speaks to me. First, we have the butterfly multicolored diamond ring, and then we have the sort of wave bubble style. And last but certainly not least, we have the only one that's all white diamonds. So if maybe multicolored diamonds are not so much your speed, that last one up here is the one for you in the open style. This one is all baguettes though, so you get not multicolors but multi-shapes. Let's see if I should do a little bit of rearranging here so they can be presented in the most flattering way possible. Yes, great diamond wheel. I don't think I've ever done one with just diamonds, so very excited to bring them to you. You have the butterfly multicolors, and then the bubble wave style, and then of course the marquise open style to round it all out. So all of these are supposed to go out for over $7,000, but it is one of my only wheels, and it's probably the only wheel I'm gonna have for the next couple times I'm up here. So we want to do something very, very special for you. If you like that round bubble ring, it has a carat 48 total in white, yellow, and pink diamonds, of course. And with the multicolor ones, the gold color has to stay as it is, but actually I think all of them have to stay as it is. So what you see is what you get. And for the white one, it's going to be 40 points in baguette, white diamonds, with 71 points in round. So you're getting about a carat 10, a carat 11 total in white diamonds. And last but not least, that butterflies, you know how much we here at TVON love our butterflies. And with the two-tone multicolors just gives it that extra dimension, well, I mean, butterflies, we have many, many different types. So probably best we use different colors to emulate that. That's a 19 points with pink diamonds, 20 points in yellow diamonds, and 64 points in white diamonds all around that. So you're getting about a carat total in multicolored diamonds there. So if you're thinking of getting one with large diamond weight, the bubble wavering, that's going to have the most amount of diamonds. If you just like the white diamonds, the baguette one on the right there, that's going to be the one for you. And of course, if you're just a big butterfly fan, that last one is definitely going to be your cup of tea. So supposed to go out for $7,000, it's not going to be. It's not even going to be $6,000 or $5,000 or even $4,000. Not going to be $39.99 today. And I feel like all of these rings, while besides the fact that they're all just diamonds, they all go very well together. They're all very feminine, very dainty, very not big chunky statement pieces. They're very, very soft and feminine, effervescent looking pieces. So they go very, very well together. I feel like they could be pieced together into one singular collection, which we don't usually do very much. Usually with our wheels, we like to spread out the types we have. We have some that are large, some are small, one for everything, but this is definitely for one very particular person, the way it was curated. $39.99 it is not going to be though, not going to be $39 or even $29.99 or even $1,999 for any one of these pieces. Even if we did all of them in all white diamonds, it should not be $19.99. So the fact that for two of those you're getting fancy colored diamonds on top of the white diamonds for $19.99 is crazy to me. Not going to be $19.99 or $18.88 or even $1,777 today. Let me go ahead and try that butterfly one on. Normally I don't always love butterflies, but maybe it's just because I'm not so much a critter person, but this one just speaks to me. The way it looks like it's on the side, it looks like it's about to take flight, and it's a bypass. It's not perfectly straight on. It's just a very unique style of butterfly. I don't think we have any other ring quite like this one. And of course the bubble wavering, it's been here for quite some time, but it's well loved for a reason. It's just so, like I said, again, very feminine in a very different way with all the curves, all the organic shapes. They just play very well together. It's a very unique ring, nothing quite like it here at TVON. It's definitely, again, a very feminine style piece. All of these are on the more feminine side, not so much statement pieces, but very unique in its own way. And last but not least, we have the all diamond baguette marquise open style ring. Again, I feel like not all of these, they could all be in one collection, even though they are very different pieces. This one almost matches that butterfly there, in that on its side it's not lying completely flat on your finger. So how it looked like the butterflies are about to take flight, even though these are not animals, it also looks like it's gonna fly off my finger in the best way possible. But it's also very open, very inviting, I feel, this ring. And it almost gives the illusion that you're wearing more than one ring, when in fact you are just wearing one. So if you're someone who likes to stack their jewelry, if you're someone who likes to wear more than one ring at one time, this will definitely fit your aesthetic with just the effort of putting one ring on your hand. And $17.77 is not going to be your price for any one of these pieces up here. Let's do it for my only wheel, probably for the next month. Let's just do every single piece up here. Let's just make it $1,699. And like I said, all of them, the gold color has to stay as it is. I hope that's all right, but they are fantastic pieces. I'm sure you'll love it. You can't go wrong with any of them. And let's just give it a minute to let it simmer here for a little. Maybe let someone pick what their favorite is. It's hard for me to choose what I think my favorite would be. I'm just not good at picking favorites in general. This is why if I ever have children, I'm never gonna, when I say I don't have a favorite child, I'll actually mean it, because I don't have favorites for anything. But yes, if these were my children, I can't pick a favorite. All right, let's move it along. We've voice is not working today. Voice isn't voicing. An hour has now gone away, and I feel like time has passed very, very quickly today. So let's just, I still have so much to show you, so let's just move it along, keep it quick. Next up we have this, which is also brand new and so unique, paraiba, which I don't get to show very often. This is going to be item number 11200726. It's a 2 carat 99 in the center stone with 1 carat 06 with diamonds in the double halo around that. Very, very unique paraiba. We very rarely have paraibas in the square cushion of this size. So we've had paraibas when they become a bit larger, they're usually ovals or pear shapes. Don't usually have them in the cushion, and especially not in the square cushion. So very, very special piece today. And it's exceptional. And of course, because it is something that we don't see very often, we wanted to give it a very classic mounting. Sometimes when you see our more designer looking pieces, something that maybe is not everybody's cup of tea, it's because usually we might have that particular size or shape is somewhat common, so we want to mix it up. But for this one, it's so simple, so straightforward, because the stone, we have never had it here before in that square cushion and something that looks so wide and so large. I don't think we've ever done anything quite like this. And just look at the color of that stone. It's so neon, so bright. It's definitely not that pale blue that you see sometimes with paraibas, not washed out or anything. It's a true cyan blue color. I'm so shocked that you can see that color physically. It's like the cyan in Photoshop where normally if you print it out, it doesn't look true as to what you see on the screen. This is something that this is like a color that only a computer can generate. So amazing that Mother Nature was able to create this color all by herself. And this one is it was supposed to go out for $39,999. That was supposed to be our TVON price here today. If you were to go out into the industry and find it, it'd be well over $70,000. We were supposed to give it to you for $39,999. But it's not going to be today. It is brand new. I want to make sure it goes to a really, really good home. And if you are someone who has been wanting a paraiba forever, but perhaps you're very particular about shapes, I know some of you guys have shapes that you really, really like and really, really dislike, which kudos to you. I'm glad you guys have opinions. I'm someone who wish I had more opinions and I was more decisive when it came to these things. If you're a very, very decisive person and you've wanted a paraiba for so long and you definitely want it in a square or a cushion or anything like that, this is probably the only one we will ever have. We will never have something quite like this again. Not going to be $39,999 though, or even going to be $29,999 today. Not going to be $29,999 or even $19,999 for this brand new ring today. And of course we will do the free sizing. We'll do the gold color change if you so desire. Of course with paraibas we do highly recommend you keep it in the white. But if you absolutely need a different color, just talk to your operators. They'll let you know all the information you might need. $19,999 is not going to be your price, though. Not going to be. Or even $18,999 or even $17,999. This is such an exceptional piece. It's probably one of the best paraibas we have ever had, ever in the history of TVON since almost 10 years ago, 2014, almost 10 years ago. Probably one of the best stones we've ever had. And $17,999 is not even going to be your price. We really want it to go out to someone who is a true collector, who really appreciates the stone, who appreciates really rare, luxurious pieces. This should be in as Lauren likes it should be in a museum. This one is one that I truly believe should be in a museum. It's so large, so with the color so vibrant, so neon, and with that shape, I can't get over shapes. I'm a very silhouette type person. That's something that I gravitate towards. That's something that I appreciate a lot. Something that is very, very unique about this stone, just the shape and the cutting of it. And $17,999 is not even going to be your final price. Let's just blow it out. Let's make it $15,999 for the first caller who wants it. And I'm sure that maybe you need to think about it. This is definitely not one to be very rash about, but it is so exceptional, so unique. I keep saying that you won't find one like it because you truly won't. Here it is on the hand. It looks like it's a giant frame of gold and blue on the hand. It's almost like a giant platter or a plate or a tray. I think we had one that someone described as a shield once. This is not quite a shield, but it is very, very close. It's shield-like, not a shield. And of course, this is a little bit large for me right now, but if you get it true to your size, it will look fantastic and it will fit perfectly. Fits very, very true to size. And back on the wheel it goes. It's fitting that this is my only paraiba of the day, considering that is something, so if I had any other paraibas today, they would be overshadowed by this one. So I think it's very smart that this is the only one that I have today, or probably for the next couple weeks. All right, let's move it along. Next up, while this is still spinning on the wheel there, we have another Mandarin. Maybe today is a day of Mandarins for me. And again, another piece that I've had here before. This is a Mandarin garnet in our charm style ring. This is item number 1120404. Easy to remember. I know it's folded over there right now. It's just hard to display full on because it is a charm. It's movable. It's a very dimensional ring, but it looks fantastic on the hand, which I will show you in just a moment. It's just the wheel's not quite doing it justice, but I wanted you to be able to see that stone there with the vibrant fire in the middle and the orange and the yellows. It's a fantastic ring. It's a 4-carat 03 center oval Mandarin garnet with 1-carat 16 in diamonds all throughout in this sort of floral leafy motif style ring. I feel like the designer was very, very inspired by how leaves rustle in the wind, and that's why we made a charm. I almost said chain. It's a charm that moves with your finger as you move. It's a very dimensional, very 3D type looking ring, and it is in the rose gold right now, which honestly I never thought that I would like Mandarin garnets in the rose gold. Usually I think of Mandarin garnets in the yellow gold, but it does have a very unique look. I feel like maybe it's the mounting, maybe it's the motif that it's trying to convey. The rose gold actually really works here. It's supposed to go out for $5,999, but it is not going to be. It's also marked down quite a bit just for today. $59.99 it is not, or $49.99, or even $3,999. And this one, we only have one of this ring, so once it's gone, it's gone. It's a very unique style ring. It's definitely not someone who likes their jewelry super classic, super simple, super straightforward. This is definitely one that has a bit of frills, a bit of extravagance to it. $39.99. It's not going to be, though. Not going to be $3,999. Not going to be $34.99. Let's just blow it out. It's my second time having it on the air, I believe, which I don't do very often. Usually the pieces I show once they're here, that I don't usually show them again, but so happy we could bring this back. $34.99 is not going to be. Let's just make it $2,999 for one of the most unique rings we have. And of course in the back it's not, again, it's a single band in the back, but it has a split shank as well to perfectly match the motifs on either side. If it were just a straight band, it would look very stark, very jarring, I feel. With the split shanks, it kind of adds to the whole design of the ring. Let me go ahead and try it on so you can see how the ring is supposed to look on the hand there. As you can see, there is a charm here, and we purposely made it so that it moves a little bit, because to achieve this sort of look with that design over there, if it were completely still, you run into a risk of breaking it, of it catching, of it snagging, and it's very, very hard to repair with a charm such as this one. Not only does it just make it fun and dimensional and just interesting, it's just also so it doesn't break. Versus having it break really easily, we want it to bend a little. And of course you can wear it like this if you would like it. You can wear it the other way as well. It's just a fantastic way, a very interesting way to display this Mandarin garnet, I feel. It's a very interesting mounting that I feel like we should see a little bit more often. It's a great piece. Let me bring it back to the wheel again so you can really see that stone up close. On the hand, even then, it was very, very vibrant, the center stone, but the mounting just adds a whole level of design, and it's very, very contemporary, this piece. Okay. Let's moving right along. I feel like I still have so many things to show you and not a lot of time. So let's just move it along. And of course I can go back if need be. Keep moving forward and don't look back. All right, moving along, we had that Windsor sapphire ring earlier, so why not bring out a pair of earrings? This one is backwards. How funny. This is going to be item number 1120366. Why is it doing that? There we go, much better. And what's great about these earrings, it perfectly matches the ring I had earlier with the hot pink and the indigo violets. This is going to be a 1-carat-16 emerald cut unheated Windsor sapphire with 5 points in diamonds on either side of the stone there. This one is not doing what I need it to do. There we go. As you can see, it matches very well with that ring we had earlier with the indigo violet with the very, very hot pink there, and it is in the rose gold right now. Very, very simple, very elegant, tiny little drops. If you're not someone who likes drops, the great thing about this is not super long. It won't catch on your hair or anything. It's great for everyday wear, and it also adds a bit of color to your wardrobe if you're anything like me and only likes to wear monochrome colors. Supposed to go out for $4,999, but it is not going to be today. With these Windsor sapphires, like I said, collection, don't have very many of them, so happy we could find two that match enough to make into earrings, and they are only 1-inch drops, so not very large, not going to distract, and very, very simple yet elegant, very pretty. These would also make a great gift if you are someone who has maybe a daughter or a sister who really, really likes small, dainty, very cute, colorful things. This is definitely a one for them. It's supposed to go out for $49.99. It is not going to be $49 or $39 or even $2,999 for this pair of earrings. And the fact that we could find them that match enough like this is also a miracle. And it goes very, very well, surprisingly, with that ring. I didn't think we'd have enough stones to make it look like it could be a part of a set because of how they're formed. It's very hard to find them that exactly the same so that they would match. But it would make a great set, great look for anybody. $29.99. It is not going to be, though, not going to be $29 or even $1,999. One only today, brand new markdown, not going to be $19.99 or $18.88 or even $1,777 for this pair of Windsor sapphire earrings. Let's just make it $1,599. Right now it's in the rose gold, but we can do any gold color you need, white, yellow, or rose, but the rose gold probably goes best since the pinks and the purples are playing a very big role today. Let me just flash that ring right next to this one because I feel like it's not exactly the same, but they would be a great set. As you can see, the pink and the purples also play a very big role in the ring there. So they would look very, very nice together, even though they're different gold colors, but you can change the gold color on either one of them. So you can make them match if you so desire. And the ring is still here, by the way. So if you're interested, please let me know. And let me mention what's still here because we're almost at halfway through the show. We still have that large paraiba, the opal Windsor sapphire, the Mandarin garnet movable piece. Ooh, that ruby and that signature, that is also still here. Ooh, and that Muzo Colombian flower earrings, those are here as well. So let me know if you need to see any of those because we'd be happy to bring them out. And sticking with the earring theme, while these are here, why not bring out another pair of earrings that also happen to match another item from earlier in the show today. So let's take these away for right now. And we bring out another pair of earrings in the lever back to perfectly match one of the pieces we had in the beginning of the show. This is a pair of Kunzite drops. This is going to be item number 1120468. Let me arrange them so that they look nice here. These are 6-carat/01 emerald cut Kunzite in the drop with 14 points in diamonds in the little spikes on above it, and this one definitely has more of a drop, so if you're someone who appreciates a good dangle, this is the one for you, and they would go very, very well with the ring that I had in the very, very beginning. 6-carat/01, so you're getting 3 carats in either ear with 14 points in diamonds, so 7 points in either ear. It's a 1.5 inch drop, so while it does have more of a drop, it's not so much that it would tangle or distract if your hair is that long, while still providing the elegance that drops and dangles provide. Hi, did you have a question?
Windsor sapphire earrings?
Sorry?
Yeah, the Windsor earrings?
Yeah.
Sold.
Oh, great. So the Windsor's earrings are gone from just now.
And can you show the Windsor sapphire ring from earlier?
Yeah, sure.
The gent ring as well, if you can.
Of course. Let me bring those out for you. So maybe these earrings will have to wait then. All right, yeah, I'll bring out that ring. So this was the ring from earlier today. This was item number 1120170. This is the ladies' ring that I had earlier, and this one was for $3,499. And I do have a gent ring as well, which also has a lot of pink and purples in it. So I feel like all of these would make a great collection if you did. They're all emerald cuts. They all have the pink and purples. They would all go very well together. Let me get you the info on this gent ring. This gent ring is item number 1120707. It's a 2-carat/04 emerald cut Windsor sapphire with 51 points in diamonds, and in a mounting that is very, very new here at TVON. It almost reminds me of like Aztec architecture. Very, very interesting mounting. I hope we see it a lot more. Definitely more of the straighter edge, more stark contrast than the other gent ring I had earlier today. But yes, this is what they look like side by side. For the gent ring, the stone is definitely a little bit larger, and you do get but less diamonds, more gold. So a little bit discrepancy over there. This gent ring was supposed to go out for $8,999, but it is not going to be $89.99 today. I think we have a caller who took the earrings from earlier. They might be considering this one, so let's just give them a great price. $89.99. It's not going to be $79.99 or $69.99 or even $5,999. And for this Windsor sapphire in the gents ring, it is in yellow gold right now. We recommend you keep it in the yellow gold, but we can do any gold color you need as well as with the other pieces. $59.99 is not going to be though, or even $4,999. For the gents ring, let's just make it $39.99. So you're getting a little bit of a larger stone here with a little bit more gold. The color on the gents ring is a little bit more pink heavy versus the indigo violet. But it still looks great nonetheless. This one, the pattern on the stone is also a little bit less of a gradient and more of a, sorry, there was a web. I just see a shine. It's a little less of a gradient and more almost like a watercolor brush stroke, I want to say. It kind of looks like a piece of a floral, which is very, very interesting as well. Very different from what we've seen from the Windsor sapphires today. So this one is going to be $39.99 and the ladies ring is going to be $34.99. And let me go ahead and try on that gents ring for you just so you can see what it looks like on the hand. It's a great piece. It's one of the newer gents rings mountings. We have very, very interesting, like I said, Aztec architecture. It kind of looks like the very boxy structures that you see. I've seen in like textbooks. I'm not so much a history person, but that's what I remember. Who do you have on the line there? Ah, hello. It's been a while since I spoke to them. Yeah, this is a fantastic piece. Let me bring it back on the wheel. And of course, it's totally finished in the back, so it won't snag, won't catch. Very, very comfortable to wear. And there it is next to each other. Is there anything else I can help them? Do they need to see the earrings with them at all, or? I see. Yes, we'll have to check on that for them. So, yeah, I think these are verifying. So let's go back to those earrings because I feel like if they like these as a set, we can do other sets as well. Because why have a jewelry collection if you can't build matching sets with each other? They should match with each other as much as possible. You're probably gonna have to sit tight for a little bit. Unless you'd like to abandon me like everyone else seems to have. I'm just kidding. All right, moving right along. Let's go back to those Kunzite earrings because I could just move on from them, but they're a little, I feel like they're so special. I should give them their time to shine. Like I said, item number 11200468, very similar to the ring we had at the beginning of the show. This is a 1.5 inch drop with 6.01 total weight in the center stones, 3 carats in each ear, and 14 points in diamonds in the little spike on top. Definitely the longest drop out of earrings we've had today. Fantastic, again, great to go with the ring from earlier, and it was supposed to go out for $1,999, but it is not going to be. And these, we recommend you keep it in the white gold. Definitely, white gold would be the way to go. But I suppose if you want to change it, you can talk to your operators and they will let you know. $19.99 it is not going to be though, not going to be $19.99 or $18.88 or even $17.77. These are a great pair of earrings, and again, the saturation and color of those stones are just fantastic. So hard to find stones of that size and have them still be that dark lilac lavender color you know and you love. So, and the fact that we found two that perfectly match in the hue and the shade and the saturation, for them to be in earrings, also very, very exceptional. We don't usually see that very often. So very excited about these earrings. If you've been looking for Kunzite earrings, because we don't have them very often, these could be the one for you. $17.77 is not even going to be though, not going to be $16.99 or even $13.99. or even $1,099 for these pair of earrings. And because they are so hard to match, we only have one, so once they are gone, they will be gone. $1,099, they're not going to be. Let's just make it $999 for a lucky caller who has been eyeing a pair of Kunzite earrings for a long time, who really want it on their ear, who really appreciates the purple like I am at the moment. I feel like it would go with a lot of my current wardrobe. Kunzites and the color of pink diaspores, that's very much my color scheme in my closet currently. And let me flash this against the hand so you can see exactly how long they drop. As you can see, definitely a little bit of a drop, so more of a dangle than say the Windsor sapphire earrings, but still not so much that they would brush against your shoulder. Definitely not that long. Also, they might tangle a little bit depending on the length of your hair, but for me, that's not so much a deal breaker. I'm someone who prefers to wear drops versus studs or anything like that. I think it just has such an elegant, sophisticated look to them. So this is definitely something that I would personally wear. All right, back on the wheel it goes. And looks like they're still talking about those Windsors over there, so let's just give them a moment to do that while we move it along. All right. I know we already had quite a few mandarins today, and we have had a black opal today as well, but we could combine them, even though this technically isn't a black opal, it's a crystal opal, but it's kind of fitting that these two are in one piece. And this is actually a fire opal. Just kidding. It's a color of a Mandarin garnet, almost, but it's not. This is going to be item number 8013. It's a 11 karat 17 pear-shaped Ethiopian opal with 46 points in the pear-shaped fire opal at the top, with 2 points in the diamonds in between there. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to hold on to, but I will do my best so you can see it. As you can see, it's a very large pendant, large drop. If you put it on a chain, it'll definitely almost look like a Y style necklace versus a pendant, but that's what's so great about it. As you can see here with the center stone, with the Ethiopian opal, the colors are almost like confetti sparkling throughout, which I think is so cool. As you move, it's moving along with it. It's like a party inside a, I don't know, it's just so great the way it moves throughout. It's almost like a light show within just a solid piece of mass. And also with the large size, if you're someone who likes to wear large pendants, this is definitely a one for you. Right now it's in the rose gold. Hopefully we can keep it in the rose gold. We did the lost my train of thought. That's fine. Moving right along. This was also got a brand new markdown today. It was supposed to go out for $49.99, but it is not going to be. And let me adjust it here, what? Because it's slipping from my grasp. $49.99 it is not going to be though for this very large pendant. And you might be thinking, well, it's zoomed in, it could just look large, it might not be large, but I am here to tell you it is probably one of the biggest pendants, at least the biggest pendant I have today. It is 2 inches from top to bottom, so very large. And $49.99 it is not going to be $49 or $39 or even $2,999. Oh, did they take the ring? Ah, thank you so much. I can't wait to talk to them. I'm probably going to speak to them this weekend. But $29.99 it is not going to be today. It's not even going to be $19.99 for this exceptional one-of-a-kind opal pendant. While Joyce might be the queen of the opals, I will show as many as possible because they're all very exceptional today. And with all that gold framework and that sort of way it's set, it will definitely not fall out. It's not going to chip or anything like that. It's just a great piece, and I just love how the gold just frames it perfectly. And $19.99 is not going to be your price today. Not going to be $19.99 or even $1,899. Let's blow it out. Let's just make it 1,777 for this one-of-a-kind Ethiopian opal pendant. 1777. And the way, because there's a lot of red presence within the stone, the fact that they put a fire opal above it is just perfect. It just complements the reds very well. With the rose gold, it's a very good way to use a recurring color theme. And let me go ahead and flash this against the hand so you can see exactly how large it is. Look at that. It is so very long. It would look great against your neckline. Get a longer chain, perhaps it will look like a very nice Y style necklace. It is such a cool, interesting stone. It's set in a very interesting pendant, almost like it's on a hinge. All right. And as I move the pendant, you can see the colors even flashing through, even from a distance. While the Ethiopian, I've been saying it too many times today, while the opal does not have bigger patches of color like the black opal, this does not mean that you can't see it from a distance. As you move it, it does shine through quite a bit. All right, back on the wheel it goes. If I can balance it in a way where it won't just topple over. Yeah, this is definitely a great piece. I just love how the reds are almost like smaller pieces of confetti. The blues are slightly larger it's not all just one size, and then the greens are like a great calm base underneath everything. This is just such a exceptional piece. Haven't quite seen a opal pendant quite like this one. And believe me, we have had a lot over the years. Okay, moving along. Next up, I know we have been very big fans of cat's eye indicolite, and I believe I have shown this one before, but it deserves a little bit more time on the air, I feel, because it has got to go to a great home. This is going to be item number 1120521. And let me just center it in there. This is with our large cigar band style with the burnished diamonds. Very, very popular here. This is a 3 carat 14 round cat's eye indicolite with 1 carat 20 in diamonds throughout. It looks like a starburst amongst a giant piece of gold. And it's fantastic. This is probably one of the last ones we have here at TVON. And once it's gone, you won't see them here for a very long time. You just see the light, because with the 2 light sources, you're seeing the cat's eye go back and forth through the stone, but it's just that perfect blue-green color that's so signature of the stone. That's the identifier. Supposed to go out for $89.99. It is not going to be today, and I hope the white gold is okay with you, because I believe that's how it must stay. But of course, if not, if you need to change it, talk to your operator. I'm sure they'll be happy to give you all the information, but white gold, I think, is the way to go. $89.99 it is not going to be, or even $79.99 or $69.99. Or even $5,999 for this fantastic ring. One of the last ones we have, and it's one that's definitely a very true blue-green. And with the burnished diamonds, with the large size, it's definitely a ring that will make a very big statement on your hand. That's the beauty of a cigar band like this. While the traditional ladies' ring is a very thin band with a big stone, this is one whereas the stone might not be large in terms of surface area, but the ring is very large, it still makes a very different statement, very bold statement. And $59.99 is not even going to be your price, not going to be $59 or $49 or even $3,999. Let's just blow it out. One of the only cat's eye indicolites we have left in our warehouse right now. Not going to be $39.99. Let's just make it $2,999 for this, for one of the last ones in that beautiful teal blue-green color. And let me go ahead and try it on the hand so you can see what I mean about it making it has a very large presence to it. Even though it's a lady's ring, it's definitely one that makes a statement. And with all the burnished diamonds from a distance, it looks like it's covered in diamonds all around because of the diamonds as well as the gold with the spacing in between. It was intentionally done that way so that the shine can mimic like the diamonds, and just to give it a bunch of reflection, refraction, the blitz and bling of it. And what's great about this cigar band style as well, while it looks very large, it doesn't feel large in that it doesn't feel like you have something weighing your hand down. I know how sometimes with large rings, especially when it comes to sizing, when you put it on, it might feel a lot tighter. This one, because it tapers in the back, it will fit true to size. So when you move your hand, if you do anything like that, it's also not going to distract or hinder you doing your daily activities. So that's a fantastic perk of this sort of band style. All right, back on the wheel it goes. Yeah, this is definitely probably one of my favorite cat's eye indicolites we've had. I know we've flashed, I personally have flashed a lot, and usually I don't do very many of them, but this one definitely has to go. All right, let's move it along. We've only got about an hour and 20 minutes left, and I still have so many things to show you. So let's move it along, shall we? Next up, we have, look at this. Yeah, sound of appreciation in the back there, because it deserves it. Look at that stone. It's so beautiful, dark, and saturated. This is item number 9162. And if you haven't already guessed, this is one of the last Marilani mint garnets we have in our inventory. It's a 4 carat 33 pear-shaped Marilani mint with 33 points in yellow diamonds in the first halo, with 1 carat 11 white diamonds in the halo outside of that. And as of right now, this is currently our largest Marilani mint. Not only is it one of our last ones, it's also our largest, and probably the one with the best colors. Has that deepest green color with the least amount of yellow. It's a perfect spring green, apple green. Very, very crisp and clean type of green. And of course, because it is our largest, we wanted to keep it very simple, very classic, double halo, but we still want to add a bit of luxury. So with the different colors, give it that extra design sort of look to it. Very, very fantastic piece with this, and just the cutting on that with the facets, it's very, very it's just such an interesting piece to just even look at. Because it is our largest, it was supposed to go out for $19,999, but that is not our price today. And because it is our largest piece, and we decided to make the mounting especially for this stone, the gold color has to stay as it is, as you see it. So what you see is what you get. $19,999 is not going to be your price, though. It's not even going to be $15,999, or even $12,999, which, if you've been keeping track, that's what we had it up here for last. It's not even going to be $12,999, because we really, really want our biggest, arguably our best Marilani mint garnets. Don't quote me on that, because I'm sure some people are going to get mad at me because I didn't say theirs was the best, but just the size and the color, this is definitely one that should go up there in the ranks. $12,999 is not even going to be your price. It was brandly it got a brand new markdown. It's not going to be $12,000, not going to be $11,999, not even going to be $10,999 for this ring. Brand new price tag today. We're going to make it $9,999, and at this point there should be riots to the phone lines. Yeah, I still remember the first time we ever debuted Marilani mint garnets. I was here in the phone bank and everybody was fighting over them. As soon as we put one up, before the price was even given, they were gone. It was just a madhouse in here. And even then, none of those were even as deep, dark, saturated color as this one. They were nowhere near the size of this one. So this is definitely one that is one of the best ones we have ever had. And for $9,999, that should be gone by the end of the day. If Joyce were here, she would say I would be held here for ransom if this one wasn't gone today. But she's not here. So $9,999 is your price for one of the most exceptional Marilani mints we have left here at TVON. And of course, I feel like today I just have so many great museum pieces. We have this one, we have that cushion paraibas I had earlier. We got that really large diamond bangle. We have so many great large pieces that I feel like all need to go to a great home today. And why not continue this vein of museum level pieces, collector's pieces? This one is here, and if you have any questions about it, feel free to give us a call or let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. But let's continue with this theme of large museum level pieces, and ooh, look at that. It's a tanzanite, my very first tanzanite of the day. This is item number 7055. It's one of our largest tanzanites, I'm pretty sure. It's a 20 karat 08, 20.08 center stone. That's how big the center is, with 58 point in pear-shaped yellow diamonds on either side on the center there, and then an additional 46 points in pear-shaped white diamonds on either side of that. So you're getting 4 white diamonds, 2 yellow diamonds, 1 tanzanite, and right now it's in the white and yellow gold with the white and yellow diamonds to complement. One of the largest tanzanites we have in a ring, and if we went any larger than this, it'd probably weigh your finger down quite significantly. So this is, if you've been looking for the largest tanzanite ring we've had, this is the one to go. And the color of that stone is just so true royal blue. When you think of dark, vibrant blue, true blue, this is the blue you think of. When you think of bluing block D tanzanite, this is the color you want. It's so vibrant, so saturated, so true blue. It's not too dark in areas where you can't, it's almost navy-like. It's not too light where you can see the back of the stone or the back of the ring. You don't have any of that. It's just, this is the perfect color. And this one also brand new markdown today. We're going crazy with markdowns. We're gonna be in so much trouble. It was supposed to go out for $29,999, but it is not going to be $29,999. And before I even get to what the price is, I just want to try it on. I just want to show you exactly how large it is, because on me it is a very, very large rock. It's pretty much the entire width of my finger, side to side, wall to wall. I know there's also diamonds there, but it just looks like, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing a ring. It just looks like the stones are hovering over my hand. If you were to get a stone any larger than this, it would seriously weigh your hand down. And of course, there it is on the side. Because of how large the stone is, it does have a little bit of height to it. So this is definitely a collector's piece, definitely a special occasion piece. If you really want to impress someone, this is the ring you wear. And $29,999 is not even going to be your price. Let me bring it back onto the wheel there. $29,999. It's not going to be $25,999. It's not even going to be $19,999. So excited to bring this to you, especially with the last half of the show looming ahead. I thought this deserves to be a good halfway point. $19,999 it is not going to be. Not going to be $19,000 or $15,999. Not even going to be $12,999. Not going to be $12,999 today, or even $10,999. Brand new low. Probably never going to see this price tag again, especially later on when gold prices go up, diamond prices go up. It should be a lot higher. So this is probably the last time it's going to be this low. $12,999 it's not going to be. It's not even going to be $10,999. Let's just make it $99.99 for a very lucky caller today. Gold color hopefully is okay as it is, but it's such a royal ring, such a regal looking ring. It almost looks like each side of the ring has its own little crown, little tiaras on either side. I don't know, it's almost like the diamonds on either side is acting like a pillow to cushion the weight of that very large tanzanite. $99.99 for this very special ring. And of course, we get so many testimonies every day of how much they love our blue wing block D tanzanites, of how much you guys love our blue wing block D tanzanites. And this, I feel like, is the pinnacle of blue wing block D. This is what all tanzanite should strive to be, with that color. With the, as you can see, there's a little bit of flashes coming through, with it not being too dark, not too light. This is the color you want. The perfect blue. It's not too purple either. This is the one that you should strive for. All right. While this is here, let's see what is left. So yes, Marilani mints, cat's eye indicolite, cushion paraibas. Ooh, that oval black opal in the two colored, the double colored bridge. That one is here. We have the aquamarine opal pendant. Yes, any of these things, I should definitely go back to them at the end there. I feel like some of these deserve a little bit more time, but I still have so many things to go through, so maybe save it for later. All right. Now let's switch gears a little bit. We also have a great pendant for you today. Let's bring this off just for a little bit. We've got this pendant that's been here for a while. Let me see if I can, as you see, there's a little dangling diamond. I will lay it down here. Hopefully it won't roll away. This is item number 11200672. Happy we can bring this to you. It's a very simple pendant, very deceptively simple, I feel like, but it does have a dangle diamond on it as well. So while it's deceptively simple, it's definitely not boring. It's something you can wear every day, while it still adds personality to your wardrobe. Let me just leave it there, otherwise it might roll away. This is going to be a round coral piece. It doesn't have a millimeter size or a carat weight for some reason, but the diamond is 1 point. Let me see exactly how large that coral is. It looks like it's about 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom, but I'm definitely going to have to double check. One moment, please. That is very odd. It should be written on the bag. See, this is moments like this where I wish I had a computer, because without the computer, you're kind of lost. It looks like it's about 11 millimeters. 11 millimeters for the coral there. And it likes to move. It has a life of its own. 11 millimeters there, 3/8 of an inch for just the coral from top to bottom. It looks like it's about an inch, half an inch, an inch. Maybe it's 3/4 of an inch. I should measure that. But yes, 11 millimeter stone with 10 points in that diamond dangling. My goodness. The numbers on this item is very, very confusing, but that's what it is. And very, very simple pendant, very, very good piece to wear with anything you have. It's a great layering piece, and it's just a great piece to go around. And this one does come with the chain as well, so you don't need to worry about needing a chain to go with it. Great everyday piece. Supposed to go out for $1,699. We only have one though, so if you like it, you should grab it. Supposed to go out for $16.99. It's not going to be. It's not going to be $16.99 or even $12.99 or even $999 for this one only coral necklace. I feel like I don't have corals very often, so if you've been eyeing a necklace like this, maybe grab it while you can. $999 it is not going to be. Let's just make it $699. Complete 360 from the last two items. $699 is your price. And let me go ahead and flash it on the hand there for you, just so you can see exactly how long the pendant is. It does move a little bit, considering that it is round, but once it's sitting on the neck, it should be perfectly stationary with a diamond facing out. Ooh, see, with the round, it being a sphere, it will want to move. That's just physics. All right, there it is on the hand. And back on the wheel it goes. $699 for this one. It's like it has a mind of its own. $699. It's just a great piece, and red, definitely very, very lucky. It's one of those pieces I feel like could have a lot of sentimental value to some people. It definitely triggers a lot of memories in my childhood, or unlocking, more not triggering. It's unlocking a core memory in me. It reminds me a lot of family. And with that, we are rounding out to the top of the hour again. So let me say hello one more time. Hello, here's my face again. I feel like I have gotten some feedbacks that maybe I should show my face a little bit more, so it's not just a floating voice behind the jewelry. So hello again. There's only 1 hour left into the show. I still have a lot to show you, but I'm so happy. Thank you for being here with me for the last 2 hours. We still have one more to go. And if you need me to show anything from earlier today, I'll be happy to bring them out for you again. If you need to see anything from previous shows, give us a call, let us know. We'll be happy to bring those out as well. And of course, Lauren will be back with you guys tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on our normal channels. I know it's still a little bit odd with it being streaming platforms only on Fridays, but she'll be back with you guys tomorrow with our regular schedule. So thank you guys for being here with me today. Let's go back to the wheel right now for the coral pendant. Yes, we still have a lot to go for today, so better make the most of it. My goal is to show everything at least once. I haven't actually done that yet, but that is my goal. Okay, let's bring this away now. Let's bring out another opal to play. This is also a very exceptional piece. Let's see if it will want to stand on its own. Maybe not because of how it's shaped. This is going to be item number 1120529. Yeah, it does not want to stand on its own, so I will hold it like this. It's a 3-carat 42 freeform black opal with 19 points in yellow diamonds in that halo, with 38 points in white diamonds around everything. And the great thing about this, because it is a freeform opal, it's a shape that you probably not many people have in their collection. I love how as you're moving it, you can really see the reds. It's almost like a hex, or it's like a vein. It's not like a floating piece. it almost looks like they're all connected, and it's like you can only see, it's a pattern, it's a secret pattern you can only see in certain angles. It's like those spy movies where you need to spray the thing to see the laser beams. That's what it looks like. It's a code that needs to be unlocked. It's so interesting, this stone. And of course the greens and blues are the ones masking everything. It's the thing you see first, for sure. So very, very interesting stone, this piece. And we want to, because the stone is so unique and different, we want to keep everything else very, very simple with the double halo. And this one, because it is a free form, the gold colored must stay as it is, so hope that is okay. And this one was supposed to go out for $6,999, but it is not going to be $69.99 for something like this. It's just so interesting. I just can't help moving it. I want to keep looking at the pattern hidden deep within that stone there. $69.99, it is not going to be $69 or $59 or even $4,999 for this particular piece. Let me go ahead and try it on right now before I even get to what the final price is, because it is such an interesting stone. I know not many people like to stray outside their comfort zone when it comes to shapes. Most people like to stick to the classics, you know, rounds, ovals, cushions, emerald cuts, but there's something so special and unique about this. It gives so much personality, so much individuality as well. It's just such an interesting, it could be someone's very signature piece. This has that type of potential. $49.99 it's not going to be though. Not going to be $49 or $39 or even $2,999. It's got a markdown today as well, brand new. As you can see, even as I'm moving my hand there, the red sort of veins are shining through as well and connecting with each other. This is just such a cool and interesting piece. Not going to be $29.99. Let's just blow it out. Brand new price today. Let's make it $2,499. You know what? The red in this stone kind of reminds me of your hair, Christine. It matches. And back on the wheel it goes, $24.99. This is, I'm so shocked that Joyce let me show this one. This is definitely something that she would show, and she'd have a lot to say, but it's just such a magnificent, such a unique piece. I can't shut my mouth about it. It's so cool. Right? Isn't it such a cool stone? You guys all agree. Because anyone can have an oval or anyone can have a round. Not everyone can have something like this. So definitely, if you are someone who wants to be the only person to have something, this is the one you want. Of course, and Christine in the back is validating everything I say. You should be here all the time. See, Will, you can do that. You can validate everything too. No, he doesn't. He's more brutally honest. Okay. This one is here. Let us know. Okay, moving right along. Here's another piece that I have had in the past, but I haven't seen it in a long time, and I'm very happy to bring it back. I'm sure once I bring it up, you'll know exactly which piece we're talking about. Look at that. It is the earrings, multicolor sapphire earrings. This is item number 9042. It's our multicolor sapphire earrings with the invisibly set princess cut multicolor sapphires in the gradient style, and perfect seamless gradient as well. This one is one of the smaller ones with only 16 stones total, but even then all the stones perfectly match in each diagonal row. This is the one with 22 points in diamonds. I know you can't see the diamonds right now, but that is because I'm going to turn it to the side here. They are on the side, so even as you wear them, if someone's looking at your profile and not looking directly at the earrings, it still has that extra bit of luxury, and it is stuck on my tweezers. Totally unintentional there. Very unique piece, this one. I'm so surprised it is still here. So we thought it'd be good for me to bring it out because you guys all know how much I love our invisibly set pieces. You know how much I love our designer pieces, our multicolor sapphire pieces. That is very much me. In fact, I always steal them from Joyce whenever they give it to her. So I want to show it. But this is something that I feel like should go. This has been here for way too long for it to still be here. And it was supposed to go for $69.99, but of course that is not the price today. Will's looking at it. I don't know if he's ever seen this pair of earrings before, but it is a great piece. And I think I mentioned this last time, but it deserves another mention. Let me show you the back right now, because it has such an interesting mechanism. As you can see, the back, ooh, yes, there we go. The back there, it looks like the post is facing down, but that's because it moves out, and then you put the earring, you put the post through your ear, and then you clip it in the back, so it's almost like an omega back. But the way you put it down, if you so desire, the reason behind that, as it was mentioned, is you can, if you want to, you can wear it as a pendant. You can bring it back up, keep the post down, and wear it as a pendant. So you can do it that way as well. And if you perhaps are not someone who likes to wear earrings, but you really like the look of it, you have two, you want to gift one, that would be a great idea as well. So it's a very versatile piece. And $69.99 is not going to be your price today, not going to be $69 or $59 or $4 or even $3,999. And with this designer piece, with all the mechanisms on all of that, all the invisibly set stones, the diamonds on either side, gold color has to stay in the white gold, but it's a rainbow. White gold is the perfect neutral balance to everything else that's going on. $39.99 it is not going to be, though. Not going to be $39.99 or even $2,999. Brand new markdown today. We really want it to go out to a great home. Not going to be $39.99. Or $29.99. Sorry, lost track of where I was. Let's just make it $1,999 for one very lucky caller, for someone who has been eyeing those multicolor sapphire pieces. And this is definitely the most simple of the bunch. If you're not someone who likes something super extravagant, super design forward, something simple but still very colorful, this is the one for you. Ooh, 2 weeks of not doing this. At the 2-hour mark, my voice is starting, I can feel it cracking. There's little cracks in the seams. Hello. John, great. Wow, today's lots of gents rings. Ironic, since isn't it Mother's Day in a couple weeks? Okay, great. I will show this next. $19.99 for this one. All right, now we got a request up next for John. And looks like the black opal brainwashing is working, because he requested another black opal. This is item number 1120750. It's a 65-point oval black opal in one of the most classic gents rings mountings we have. It's a cabochon cut, I believe. There's no facets on most black opals are like that. They're smooth. I don't know why I said that, but it's a very interesting stone, this one. It's almost like a haze of gray, and all the colors are underlying and beneath versus directly on the surface. 65 points with 29 points in diamonds around the mounting. This is a very, very classic mounting for us here at TVON, but we don't usually have them in black opals, and when we do, they are gone very quickly, because we usually reserve all our black opals for ladies' rings. So this is probably one of the only ones we have left in our inventory. It's supposed to go out for $2,999, but it is not going to be today. This is such a unique stone. I don't think I've ever quite seen a black opal like this. All the colors near the surface are hanging around the perimeter of the stone versus in the center. And while there is color in the center, it looks like it's like under the surface. It's not quite at the top of the stone. It's like under a layer of something else. It's very, very interesting, I feel like, this piece. But the more you look at it, the more the color shines through. It's a piece that requires a lot of attention, and it is ever changing. And $29.99 is not going to be our price for John there. It's his request. We really want to make his jewelry dreams come true. $29.99 is not your price. Not going to be $29 or $19.99 or even $18.88 or $17.77 for this gem ring. Let me go ahead and try it on for him right now. Like I said, one of our most classic gem rings mountings. As you can see, again, lots of straight lines, but suitable for the gentleman's finger. And even from far away, the stone, you can't see the colors individually that much, but you can definitely see, because it's underneath all that, it almost looks like a gradient as well. As you move it, it goes from blue to green to red as you move through it, which I think is very, very interesting. It's ever changing, this ring. And $17.77 is not even your price. We really want this to go to him and go to a fantastic home. So $17.77 is not going to be your price today. Let's just make it $1,399 for our requester John there. $13.99. Yes. Yes, lots of gentleman ring requests. Very happy about that. We don't usually get many gentlemen's rings requests, or we don't have many gentlemen's rings in general. But I feel like the design elements of those are so different from ladies' rings. It's so interesting to see the different anatomies of each type of ring. It's such a interesting piece. This one is gone. Thank you so much, John, for that request. Yeah, that is definitely a great piece. You will love it. All right, moving along, another piece that I have had, I believe very recently, but I think deserves another viewing. I know you're looking at nothing there right now, but you will not be looking at nothing for very long. It is our princess cut fire opal. This is item number 11204662. It's our one and only princess cut fire opal. It's a 3-carat 19 princess cut fire opal with 67 points in white diamonds in our bridge. Hello. For that gents ring, I think it would look great in yellow gold as well. I don't think it would look good in rose, mostly because the overlaying color is very gray. It's very cool toned blue gray, so the yellow will complement it. The rose, I think, will clash. That was a very specific answer that I'm sure they did not need, but yes, I would like it in yellow, not so much in rose, but maybe I'm wrong. Sorry, design question got me distracted. Yes, Princess Fire Opal had this, I believe, 3 weeks ago, and very happy to bring it back. We rarely ever see, in fact, we almost never see fire opals in the princess cut or square cut. We had a square cut one previously that as soon as it was up here, it was gone because of how rare that cutting is. We usually see fire opals in ovals or rounds or pears or cushions, some things that are very, very rounded and soft, because to achieve a cut like this, it usually wastes so much rough. It uses up so much rough material and it has too much waste. So we don't usually create cuttings like this. And while this is here, once this one's gone, it's probably impossible for us to find a square cutting like this again. And of course you have the double prongs on each of the corners to prevent any chipping or cracks within the stone. That's why we have those there. And then we decided to keep it in the bridge mounting like you see here. I'm so happy they decided to go with this bridge instead of a bridge with a halo around the actual center stone. It really preserves the shape of that stone. It really highlights the fact that it is in fact a princess cut. If you added too many diamonds around the entire stone, it might come off as very distracting. It will look doesn't highlight the stone as well. And with the gold along the top and bottom versus the middle or covering the whole thing in diamonds, it also gives it almost a mirror-like effect, mosaic-like effect. So very fantastic pieces here. It should be gone already, but it isn't. So we have to make sure it does in fact go. So supposed to go out for $49.99, but it is not going to be $49.99. Obviously, we want it to go to a fantastic home today. Not going to be $4,999. Not going to be $39.99 or even $29.99. today. Let me go ahead and try this one on for you because it is too special, too fantastic. I know I use the word fantastical. I need to come up with new adjectives. It's too mesmerizing, too show-stopping, too enchanting to not try on. $29.99 is not going to be today. Not even going to be $1,999 for this, for the only Princess Cut Fire opal we have and will ever have. The last time we had a square cut, but that's also not quite the same. So this is the only one. $19.99 it is not going to be. Brand new markdown today, not even going to be $18.88. Let's just make it $1,777 for this one-of-a-kind fire opal. Everything okay over there? $17.77 for this one. Ooh, back on the wheel it shall go, because I feel, look at it up close, just even you can see the diamond shining through that stone there. It looks so clean, so pure, and the color's just that perfect fire engine red. It is a fantastic piece. I wish we could do a million of these, but we cannot. There is only one, and will only ever be one. We'll never find a shape quite like that one. Okay, looks like we are verifying on some pieces from earlier. So thank you to everyone who called in today. Appreciate you so much. And also love talking to you guys over the phone. It's a little bit weird talking to customers through other people. Definitely not my preferred way, but it's so great to hear your voices. So thank you for everyone who called. Thank you for everyone who's watching, and thank you to everyone who shopped and or I get to talk to normally even when I'm not the one up here. You guys make our day brighter even when they're not as fun or as happy as we would like them to be, despite living in Southern California where there's sun all the time. Okay. Let's move it along. Next up, we have I know we had a lot of purple today, but not this particular purple, and I just realized as soon as I put it up here, there is already a massive fingerprint in the middle of that stone there, so let me clean that up so you can really see what it looks like without that fingerprint. That is much better. This is going to be item number 11200670. One of the largest pink diaspores we have in our inventory, and we don't have very many. So this is probably the biggest one we have currently. This is a 10 karat 25 cushion pink diaspore with 18 points in pink diamonds in the triangles on either side. And then you have 60 points in the diamond halo everywhere else. So very exceptional ring, this one. I feel like they totally could have just gone with a simple white diamond halo, but I'm so happy they didn't. They added the pink diamonds as well to give it that extra luxurious touch, to give it that extra design element, and because of that we would like to keep the gold color as it is, just to keep the look interesting. It's a very saturated color, this stone. The purple is very deep purple. Sometimes the pink diaspores are the reason it's called pink diaspores because normally they look much more pink versus purple. This one's definitely more of a true purple, despite the name. It is a great, great piece, and it is our largest right now, I believe. So, of course, it's supposed to go out for a lot more than all of the other ones, and it's so clean. The cutting is so perfect. I apologize for that. It is one of the best stones we have, so it is supposed to go out for $19,999. But that's not going to be our price today. Of course not. And this one, I just looking at, I already want to try it on. The stone is so large. It's such a beautiful look to the hand. While it is a large stone, it doesn't weigh it down. It's also very elongating because of the shape of the stone. It's an elongated cushion. I feel like it's such a classic ring with such a rare museum level piece stone. It is such an exceptional work of art, this one. And $19,999 isn't even going to be our price tag for this. Not going to be $19,000, not going to be $15,999, or even, it's not even going to be $10,999 today. Brand new today, and it's not even going to be $10,999. Looks like we have another request, which I will show right after this. Oh, all right. Great. Hello, Stanley. Thank you for watching. Not going to be $10,999. Not even going to be $99.99 for this piece today. Let's just make it $8,999 for anyone who wants the largest pink diaspore in our inventory currently, I believe. Do not quote me on that because I may be wrong. I have bad short-term memory, so sometimes I don't remember if we actually have anything larger, but in my recollection, this is the largest one we have. $89.99. And yes, let's get to Stanley's request right now. And he requested some great pieces. How shall we do it? Shall we do it one by one, or shall we just put it all in his face all at once? Let's do one by one. Let's make it easier to digest, shall we? $89.99 for this one. It is here. Give us a call if you like it. Now, he requested some Windsor gents, and that he has some great taste, I gotta say, because these rings are fantastic. This is item number 1120322. It's a 2-carat 63 emerald cut unheated Windsor sapphire with 48 points and white diamonds on all 4 sides. And of course you have that cushion etching on either side of the ring as well. Very classic for us. It was very fitting because of the event that happened on Monday. If you know what I'm talking about, very big fashion event of the year. Their theme, I feel like this ring would have gone very well with that particular theme. It's a particular designer, particular night of fashion. This would have gone great with that. Very different from the Windsor Sapphire ring earlier. This is a 2-carat 63 with 48 points in diamonds. Very, very different in that the colors are very different. This one's definitely more cool tones. You have the spring green going into the teal blues. Very, very different look. It's a mermaid type color scheme, and very, very interesting piece. This is one of the ones we have. I do have another one for them if perhaps this isn't the color they're looking for, but this is a great ring. It is one of the gentleman's rings mountings we've seen in the past, but this is again a great one. I just love the cushion detailing on either side. This is it's supposed to go out for $8,999, but it is not going to be. Do you have more requests in your hand right now? $89.99 it is not going to be. Not going to be 7 or 6 or even $59.99. Is this for him as well? Great. Of course. Is that what he said, or did you just say that? Will just says show as many gentleman's ring as possible before Mother's Day. He is very, very funny. $59.99 it is not going to be. Let's just make this one $4,999. I believe he's on the line right now, so let's hope this gets to him. We only have 40 minutes, less than 40 minutes left in the show. So I'll definitely show everything he wants to see before the end of that. $49.99 for this one. Now, I do have one more Windsor gents for him, so let's show that one next. Actually, what I'm going to do, I will put it right next to it, just so you can see what it looks like side by side, but let's bring this one out first, and I will zoom out so you can see them what they look like next to each other. This is going to be item number 9844. Slightly older item number. This one's definitely deeper in color. It's more of the color scheme that we saw earlier with the pinks and purples, but it's kind of a darker version of that. This is going to be a 1-carat 53 emerald cut Windsor sapphire with 47 points in diamonds in the framework around it, and then you have the etching on either side. Not so much like the leather couch cushions. It almost reminds me of like fishtails. That's what I thought of when I first saw this mounting like a million years ago. That's what it reminded me of. Or like one of those fish spatulas that you use to grill fish. Very interesting look for this one as well. A deeper color too, very much more true royal purple, but you have that more gradual gradient as well. This one is definitely smaller. It's an entire carat smaller, and it was supposed to go out for $59.99, but that is not going to be his price today either. It also got new marked down, so $59.99 is not going to be $49.99 or even $3,999 for this particular one. I feel like these two with the etchings on either side, they came out around the same time, I believe. It's yeah, they came out around the same time, so they have a very distinct memory as being part of the same collection, but very different stones, very different way to play on it. So very, very interesting way to display them, I feel. $39.99 is not going to be though. It's not even going to be $2,999 for the one on the left there. Not going to be $29.99, brand new markdown today. Let's just make it $2,699. For the purple Windsor on the left, for the one on the right is going to be $49.99. It is larger, different colors, it's just all based on personal preference. I do have a favorite, just side note. I won't tell you which one, I don't want to influence your decision, but I do have a favorite out of the two. Of course, if he would like to know, I would be happy to tell him. But for right now, I will keep my opinions to myself. And we also have two more gent rings for him, but they are blue sapphires. So if he's ready, I can go ahead and show that whenever he is comfortable. And it looks like we had someone else on the line earlier. Maybe everyone's just catching the Windsor sapphire bug, because we've shown a lot of them today. Mm-hmm.
Can you show the one on the left?
The one on the left close up? Sure. Yes, this one. Let me just bring it up closer to frame so you can see it up close. There you go. That's what it looks like through in the right area. As you can see, also very different from the other two gent rings we've had today. This one on either side, it's with the lines of the ring, it makes it look, the shape of it is very distinct, very obvious, and with all the framework, I feel like it's just a very bold, very loud ring, this one. Of course, and it looks like he has two other gent rings. I think he's just a big fan of the sapphires. Looks like we have a lot of requests here last minute. What is this? For Vera?
Yeah.
Cool. Turquoises as well. Wow, all my requests are coming in twos today. Must be a lucky number. Okay. Let me go ahead and try this one on for him as well, just so you can see what it looks like on the hand. As you can see, on the hand, it also looks great. I'm sorry, it's a little bit big, so my fingers are shifting a little bit. But yes, with the etchings on either side, the gold, it's much better than if the gold was just white gold. It provides an extra sense of luxury, and it's a very bold statement. Usually we don't do, without diamonds, if it wouldn't adorn it as well, but with the etchings on either side, it just gives it that extra level of design. So there it is on the hand. And back on the wheel it goes. Yes. Okay. My requests are lining up, and we only have 30 minutes left in the show, but of course, like I said, great thing about being streaming only, I could stay longer if I wanted to. I could stay here all night if I wanted to. But let's try to keep it a time frame. I think some people don't want to stay here with me all night. So let's move along, shall we? Does he like this one? All right. Does he want to see his blue sapphires? Sure. All right. Okay. Let's bring out the blue sapphire gem rings. I know Stanley, he is a big fan of the gem rings, which great, because not enough people are. This is going to be item number 6006, 111606. It's our 1 carat round royal blue sapphire gem ring with 33 points and diamonds around it in the octagon shaped mounting. Very, very classic one. Very, very classic ring. But then you also have the indentations that aren't completely round to give it that extra dimension again. This one, it was supposed to be up here for $59.99 as well, but it is not going to be that today. Not going to be $59.99 or $49.99 or even $3,999. Oh, by the way, I should have mentioned that for the gem rings that he has requested so far, they're all, you can change the gold color if you want. White, yellow, rose should all be okay. So it's just, he can decide what he likes. $39.99 it's not going to be though for this one. Not going to be $39 or $29.99. Let's just make it $1,999 for the royal blue sapphire gems. Round gem rings always have such a different look than the emerald cuts or the cushion cuts. This is definitely more on the narrow side. This is definitely something that I feel could be more suitable for every day. It doesn't use up that much space. It's not as bold. This is definitely something that is more simple, more on the clean side for this one. And then we have one more blue sapphire gem ring for him as well. Let me do the same thing where I bring it to, I'll put them next to each other so he can see what they look like next to each other. This is the next one I have. This one is going to be item number 1110-273. So this one has definitely been here for a while. That one is item number 1110-273. It's a 2 carat 05 oval. So again, this is definitely a little bit different from this one right here. 2 carat 05 with 59 points in diamonds around it in the sort of watch style mounting. So I mentioned how this one is very clean cut. This is definitely not as clean. It's more detailed if you like that extra level of luxury. Again, with the indentations, it just brings out a great design element to it. And of course, you have the halo of diamonds around it as well. So this one for the watch styles was valued at $9,999, but it's not going to be today. I think management was kind enough to give us a great markdown just for Stanley here. $99.99, it is not going to be. Not going to be $99.99, it's not even going to be $79.99. Or even $5,999. You're getting all that gold, all that diamonds, all that labor that it went to sculpting and designing that ring. $59.99 it is not going to be. Not going to be $59 or $49 or even $3,999. I think we've shown this one to him before, but he might like what we're going to do on it. $39.99 it is not. Let's just make it $2,999 for the one on the right here. So one on the left is going to be $19.99, one on the right is $29.99. The watch style one is a carat larger, and the one on the left, that's 1 carat exactly. So there you go. If you want something more simple, definitely go for the one on the left. Want something a little bit more extravagant, a little bit more design forward, the watch style one would be the one to go. Looks like he's shopping up a storm today. All right, looks like we also have a turquoise request for Vera, so that's coming up for you next. Do you need me to try any of them on? Let me go ahead and try on the watch style one for you, because I feel like this is such an interesting look. It's, if you're not a watch person, but you like the look of watches, that's kind of a great compromise. I know I'm someone, I love the idea of watches. Theoretically, I like watches, but I could never justify actually wearing one because I never check the time on my wrist. But yes, it is such a great ring with even the way because of the way it's made, you can definitely see all of the indentations, all of the design elements that it's meant to be seen. Because rings are usually small, sometimes when designers design something and then they execute it, sometimes it doesn't look the way they imagined it would look on the hand because it is so small. But with something like this, it looks exactly like the way it's supposed to, how the designer intended. Yes? This one. All right, this one is gone. The watch style one is gone. Who is that? Coming in with the steel. Got it. Wow, they have been shopping a storm up here today too. I'm so sorry, Stanley. All right, and this one is gone too. Thank you so very much. All right, this one is gone as well. Next up, it looks like we also got, like I said, requests are coming in twos today. So that's how we are tackling this. We got some turquoises though. So take a little pause on the gents rings. We've got some turquoise ladies rings. This is gonna be item number 9246. It's a cushion Sleeping Beauty turquoise, 55 pointer to be exact, with 30 points in white diamonds all around the ring in the 4 petal style flower. I love the way this flower is constructed. It's not just flower petals, you have petals within each petal. It's a dimensional flower without being super anatomically correct. It has a lot of creative license to this particular flower. This one supposed to go out for $19.99. It is not going to be today. And I'm so happy she requested Sleeping Beauty turquoises because of how universal they are. Yes. The really long one. Thank you so much. So that black opal from earlier is gone as well. So thank you so much. That one was a great one. I'm sure they'll love it. It's the most interesting black opal I've seen in quite some time. Yes, not going to be $19.99 for this one, for the Universal Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It's, again, one of those stones. Turquoises, corals, they're something that everyone should have at least one of, because they go with everything. Like I said, blue is a very natural, neutral, people-pleasing color. I don't really know anyone who super dislikes blue. There are some colors that people dislike a lot, for example, oranges or yellows. They're something that maybe not everyone loves. Blue, not many people have strong negative feelings towards. Probably because the oceans and skies, 75% of our natural world is that color. So it'd be weird if they didn't like it. But $19.99 is not even going to be your price for this. Not going to be $19 or even $18 or $17.99. For this one, for our requester, we really want to do something great for her. Not going to be $17.99. It's not even going to be $15.99 or even $13.99. And let me go ahead and try this on for you because it's such an interesting floral. Little snug fit, so it's going to wear like a knuckle ring on my hand. $13.99 it is not going to be though. As you can see, even from far away, because of the sort of floral it is. Yes? The purple Windsor. That one, white or yellow. Actually, white, yellow, or rose would all look okay. I think that's one that they all could look okay. And rose gold, because it does have that pinky tone to it. Personally, in my opinion, yellow gold, if it were me. But of course, he might not be me, so. But yes, $13.99 is not going to be your price for this creative flower ring. Not going to be $13 or $11 or even $999 for this special ring. It got marked down quite a lot, probably because we want it to go to a great home. We think everyone should have a turquoise like this. You don't need a large turquoise if you're not a large jewelry person. This is just something that everyone can appreciate. And back on the wheel it goes, so you don't have to look at my red hands for very long. $999. It is not going to be $999 or $888 or even $777 for this turquoise ring for our requester. Let's just make it $699 for anyone, for our requester, for anyone who wants a great floral turquoise. $699 is your price for this one. And we do have one more for her in case this isn't the one she is looking for. This isn't the one she's been dreaming of. We do have one more for her, which I will go ahead and show next to this one as well. That's how I'm tackling my request that comes in twos today. All right, let's bring this over to the side. This is, in case that one wasn't one she enjoys, this is one that she might like as well. It's very different. Still Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but it's very different from the other one. This is going to be item number 7955. It's a 1 carat 43 pear-shaped Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So this one is quite a ways bigger. It's like almost an entire carat larger. 1 carat 45 with 45 points in white diamonds on either side. So whereas this one is very floral, this one is definitely not as floral. It's more of a Art Deco sort of embroidery style. This one, it's definitely more ornate, a little bit less delicate, more of a statement, I feel. So if that's the type of thing you're looking for, this would definitely be the one to go for. And I should mention, for either one of these, any gold color you want will look great. Turquoise is also one of those stones where white, yellow, or rose would work. I personally would think white or yellow would go with it, but I've seen the turquoise and the rose gold, and it also looks very good. So again, it's up to you. This one is supposed to go out for, I apologize, supposed to go out for $22.99. It is not going to be $22.99 today though. Not going to be $22 or $19.99 or even $1,599 today. Also brand new markdown today, so very excited to bring this to our requester or anyone who's been wanting a good Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Let me go ahead and try this one on for you because it is, we have seen this one before here, yes, but it's just, it deserves so much more time than it has seen because of how exceptional it is. Yes. Yes. White or yellow. That's usually my go-to answer for most things. There's very few things where I think one gold color would be the way to go. For that 1 carat blue, I think white gold would be the most neutral. It would be the one that would go with the most, it'd be the easiest to match with other things. So for that one, I'd say white. And yes, $15.99 is not going to be your price for this one. Not going to be, it's not even going to be $12.99 or even $999. Also marked down today, also going to bring it down to a great value for everybody. $8.99, $9.99, no. Let's just make it $799 for Vera or anybody else who would like an exceptional Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And let's bring this back on the wheel here, because it is an exceptional piece. It does roll around a little bit when it's standing, but that's just because it's not completely flat. So these are the two that we brought out for her. Of course, if these aren't exactly what she's looking for, we'll be happy to see if we have anything else that she might like. But these are two of our most, I want to say, artistic choices. Most are more non-classical pieces. So $799 for this one. And of course, any other last minute requests, feel free to give them in. I have a feeling they're going to come in pairs again, but that is okay. Okay, we have, wow, time does really fly. We only have 15 minutes left in our show today. So we better make it count. Let's see. Ooh. These are both still here, it looks like, and looks like our requester for the gents rings are still making up their minds. So let's move it along. Only got 15 minutes left. Better make it count. We did have an Imperial topaz earlier today, but I feel like this is the first time I'm having two. It's a very lucky day for me. This is item number 1120424. It is a 5 carat 84 Imperial topaz, so quite a ways larger than the other pear-shaped Imperial we had just now. That one was a 1 carat 49. This is quite a bit larger. It's a 5 carat 84, probably, again, one of the largest ones we have. Maybe not the number one largest, but it's up there. 5 carat 84 with 78 points in white diamonds in the halo, and then across half the band in the sort of wave style, because a pear shape like this doesn't deserve just a straight band that goes all the way around. It needs to have a wave, give it more organic feel to it. And again, with it still has that exceptional color with a lot of the rosy tones in addition to the oranges, a lot of reds in fact. This one has definitely more of the deeper reds, but overall the color leans more towards orange versus the pink, but it's still very saturated, still very, very hard to find a stone with this type of color. Still not a very describable color in my mind. I can't think of a color that's, the name of the color that comes to mind. So very exceptional piece, quite a ways larger. This is supposed to go out for $15,999, but it is not going to be that price for you today. Not going to be $15,999 for this exceptional piece, and I want to try it on for you before I even get to what the price would be, because it is such a cool ring. It is a great size. It's a 5 carat stone, so again, it's on the larger side in terms of Imperial topaz, but it has such a cool presence with the way the band curves. It seamlessly blends into the stone itself. It's just such an interesting piece, and if you haven't gotten one of our Imperial topazes yet, this is one to get. I feel like everyone should have at least one. I wish we had enough so that everyone could have one, but unfortunately that is impossible. So there will be riots to the phone lines if you want one. So call while you can, and $15,999 is not your price. It's not even going to be $10,999, and back on the wheel it goes, so you can enjoy it in its full glory. $10,999 it's not going to be. It's not even going to be a $9,999 or $89.99. It is not brand new today, but it has not been here for very long, and I have a feeling it's not going to be here for very long. Let's just blow it out. Let's make it $7,999, $79.99 for this particular ring, Imperial topaz. Yeah, both of these Imperial topazes that we've had today are both so exceptional and so unique. And we are very lucky that up till now we can bring them to you because they are exceptional. All right. The pear-shaped. All right, great. So, looks like that one was verifying, so thank you so much. If anyone else has any requests, like I said, 13 minutes left. Gotta get them in before the show ends, even though technically I don't have to make it end if I don't want to, but I feel like everyone here might need a little bit of a break from my rambling. But yeah. 12 minutes left. All right, Imperial is here. I've been saving this for the last hour, but then we suddenly got swamped with requests, so might as well bring it up as one of my last couple items of the show. This is going to be item number 1119993. It's a heart-shaped Burma ruby. I know I had a Burma ruby already earlier today, but I didn't have a heart shape, and I didn't have a heart shape quite like this one. This is a 2 carat 23 heart-shaped Burma ruby with 1 carat 16 in white diamonds all around. You got the white diamond halo around the heart. You got the double row in diamonds on either shoulder. And what greater way to profess your love for your Mother's Day than with a heart, and with a heart that is the truest red color. They got it? Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a great piece, and with red rubies, at least in my memory, it is when I think of red gemstones, the ruby is the first thing you think of, and I feel like it's a stone where everyone has seen on their mother, grandmother. It's just a very classic stone. At least maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm getting my memories distorted with everyone else. I'm just overgeneralizing. But it is something that I think about a lot. So if I were to ever get my mother a Mother's Day gift, this would be the one. So maybe if it doesn't go today, this is going to be the one I get my mother. But it's supposed to go out for $12,999, but it is not going to be today for this fantastic ruby. We've had quite a few rubies here before, but not so many in the heart shape. So if you're a big fan of the heart shape and you really want one that is that true red color, this is the one for you. Not going to be $12,999, not even going to be $10,999. Or even $89.99 for this exceptional ruby. It is a great ring, and it's a wide heart, which I feel like looks the best on the hand. It's not too long, it's not too wide, it's just the perfect proportion. And $89.99, it is not going to be today. Not going to be $89 or $79 or even $6,999 for this heart-shaped Burma ruby, which, by the way, I don't think we have very many of, so if you like it, grab it while you can. Not going to be $69.99, let's just blow it out. Let's make it $59.99 for anyone who's been eyeing a ruby of this color, of this shape, of anything of the sort. And yeah. There's not much left to say. It's pretty straightforward. It's a red heart. What else can I say about it? Let me try it on for you. It is such a adorable little ring. It is in the two-tone gold right now. Actually, just kidding. It's in the yellow gold only. I don't know why I thought it was in two-tone. I was just too blinded by the whiteness of the diamonds. But, oh, it is in white and yellow. I was right. It's almost the end. I got a little too excited, but I am also a little bit I'm losing it a little bit. $59.99 for this particular ring. It is a fantastic one. Very unique ruby. And back on the wheel it shall go. Ooh. It's trying to escape me here. Back on the wheel it goes. $59.99 for this one. And we only have about 8 minutes left in the show, so let me say goodbye, because wow, it has been a crazy 3 hours considering that I haven't done this in 2 weeks. So thank you to everyone who called in today. Thank you for everyone who's watching. I know we have a limited audience here today because we're not on our normal channels, but thank you to everyone who came here to spend the day with me, spend the last 3 hours with me. And thank you to everyone who shopped and called in and said nice things. Thank you so much. Lauren will be back with everybody tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 1 p.m. And of course, that's 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. And of course, I think I'm here with you next week, but I'm not sure. Maybe it will be Joyce. So it's a little bit of a surprise. So thank you to everyone who has called in. And we still have the last 8, almost 7 minutes left. So let's go back to the wheel. Here is the ruby. And we're going to do a slight recap because I had a lot of great pieces here today. Let's just zoom out a bit. Yes, there we go. We have the ruby ring from earlier. We have the ooh, that was a mistake. We have the very large 20 karat tanzanite. The large black opal in the bridge that is also still here. And of course, we also have the pink diaspore as well. And we also, ooh, we gotta flash the paraiba one more time, because that is one that shouldn't be easily forgotten. And last but not least, we have, where did it go? I just saw it. The 5-carat Imperial. I know I just flashed it, but it deserves another look. Yeah, a lot of great pieces here today. I feel like maybe I should reserve some of these for next week and maybe flash them again, because they're just so great. But yes, so if anyone has any requests, maybe they can just marathon run it up to me for the last 5 minutes. But of course, if not, I guess I will see you guys all either next week or in 2 weeks' time. I don't know. I feel like at this point our schedule is very, very mixed, but it keeps everybody on their toes, right? Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Joyce. And I hope Joyce gets a good break from her voice this week. She definitely needs it, and I am very thankful to her that she was able to cover the last 2 weeks, or last week for me. And yes, and of course we also have a lot of the earrings from earlier. I believe the Windsors, only the Windsors were gone from the earrings that we have shown today. So of course, if you have any questions about anything from earlier today as well, I'll be happy to bring them out to you if I need to stay here for a few minutes after the show. If you have anything from a couple days ago, I might not know all the answers to them because I haven't been here for the last few days, but if you have any questions on them, I'm sure I can do my inferior version of a recap. And of course, if you have anything you want to see tomorrow, if you have anything you want to see over the weekend, please let us know so we can pull it out for you ahead of time. And you can also let us know when you want to see it. We can control that as well if you want to see in the first hour, second hour, or third hour. Very happy to do that for you. We want to make sure you're watching when we show your request. And yes, and of course it is again Lauren's birthday, so go and wish her a happy birthday and give her very nice birthday wishes, because she works very hard and it's very rare for her to have her day off on her actual birthday. I feel like for the last couple of years she's always here on her birthday, and I sometimes feel a little bit sad because she has to work on her birthday. So go and wish her a happy birthday and hope she has a relaxing and fun time. My gosh, I know there's still 4 minutes left, but in 5 minutes, I feel like my voice will be very happy that I have stopped my non-stop chatter. And, oh yes, I should also mention that if anyone has anything they want to see with Joyce or with me, please let us know before. If there's anything very specific you want us to show, you can let us know beforehand as well. And of course, you can always through the phone. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can always communicate with us via Facebook, via email. We are all happy to do it in that way. And we only have 3 minutes left. So again, thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you to everyone who bought something. Thank you to everyone who is just called in to say hi or commented or emailed or whatever, sent smoke signals or care packages. Thank you to everyone who has done all of that. We appreciate you very, very much. And it is what keeps us doing this for so long. And of course, if you spoke to Christine, I hope you guys gave her a very warm welcome back. And even if you did not speak to Christine, you could say hi to any of our other operators here today, Will or Jason. Yes. Wow. That paraiba is the one that keeps catching my attention. I keep turning and that's the first thing I see. It's just so vibrant, that paraiba and that Imperial. So lots of great new today. I'm sure there'll be a lot of great new news tomorrow. So keep your eye out for that. Keep your eye out for if you have a special request, again, let us know. And even if we don't have it, let us know what you're looking for. We can definitely make it for you. We have the power to do that. So yeah, thank you to everyone who is watching. Again, Lauren will be back with you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time to 1 p.m. Pacific Time. Yes.
Can you show the black opal?
The black opal? Huh?
Yeah.
This one? On the hand or close up? All right, let's show it on the hand first then. Here's that black opal on the hand. This is the large one that we had earlier today. Let me pull up the information if I can find it. It is after the end of the show. There's always a little bit of a mess. But yes, this is the black opal from earlier today. And let me go ahead and show it close up for you as well. 30 seconds left in the show, but we're gonna stay a little bit after if they really, really want to see it. I'm assuming they're watching on a streaming platform because I'm pretty sure there's no other way to watch us today. So here it is without all the distracting things. And close up. I know it says 20 seconds, but technically on Fridays you can disregard that. Let's see. Yes, that's a very special ring with the two-tone bridge and all of that. My dear, it's like a hurricane whipped through here. Oh yes, this is a 2 carat 25 black opal. It's item number 9555. 2 carat 25 with 29 points in yellow diamonds in that bridge and 1 carat 03 in diamonds all around. And who is that on the line asking about that one? Because they have great taste. Wow. She's shopping up a storm. Yeah, this one is going to be $39.99. It's a great piece. We showed it a little bit earlier today. Very exceptional stone on this one. My voice is going. But yeah, as you can see, it's very even. It almost looks like a painting. It looks like a Monet painting, in my opinion. It's like lily pads in the water. It's a very unique stone, and I love the way that we decided to put it in a bridge like this. It's almost the perfect framework for it. It's very simpatico, the mounting and the stone. It looks perfect together. $39.99. But yes, if you guys are still with us, thank you. I missed the goodbye, but thank you. Does he need to see anything else on it? The side, the back, anything else that he wants to see? Yeah, let me go ahead and try this one on again earlier. I don't know if my hand was shaking because I was also frantically trying to pull the bag out while my hand was on here. But yes, here it is on the hand again. The way this is set is actually very interesting. Usually the stones sit a little bit above, but this sits pretty close to the inside of the mounting, so it won't scratch or damage the stone. We tried our best to make sure that it would not be damaged so much when you're wearing it normally, but it's a great piece. Even from far away, it's just exceptional. And I can, of course, go ahead and show the back as well. As you can see, fully finished, very, very comfortable piece. And there it is, the front view again. Wow, lots of late night, last minute calls today. Maybe we're having more last minute requests. You're the only one who's not taking a request right now. Oh my goodness, my voice. Yes. Oh, sorry, I thought you were trying to get my attention. Wouldn't it be so funny if I just started flashing random pieces that I haven't shown yet today? No, I'm not gonna do that. But yes, this is a great piece. I am so shocked that it's still here. This is not new, it's not old, but I'm surprised it's been here for this long, because usually black opals of this type of color and quality, they go very, very quickly. Yeah. So, did you make a bet with Joyce today, Will? No? If you did, would you have won or lost? Yeah, it doesn't it, huh? Yeah, it kind of, I don't know, it's very, I know it's not, obviously it's not exactly the same, but it reminds you of Water Lilies by Monet, right? I know everyone's hearing like one side of a conversation right now, but that's what it reminds me of. Mhm. Okay. No problem. Looks like we still have a few last minute calls. Of course, we'll be here for a few minutes after, even after I stop talking and you don't see anything anymore. We'll be here for a few minutes after that. So if you have any questions or anything like that, we'll be happy to answer them. Did someone say that? They want a thumbs up for an extra hour? If, you know what, maybe once me and Joyce build up our voice muscles enough so that they don't crack around the 2-hour mark, we could go for another hour. But you know what, for right now, looks like 3 is good enough. So again, thank you to everyone who's watching. Have a good rest of your night. Have a safe rest of your night, safe weekend. Happy Cinco de Mayo for everyone on the West Coast. Still, it's not so much Cinco de Mayo anymore, but thank you again to everyone who's watching, and have a good rest of your night, everyone. Goodbye.